Hey guys, it's been a while for I would say it's been about a month since I last streamed. Um anyways, hey guys, how you guys doing? It's been a little bit. We finished Wind Waker HD last stream and I said that I was going to try Pikmin 2. I was going to go ahead and start streaming that because I've been kind of wanting to play the sequel game ever since I finished the first game months ago. So we're gonna try it tonight. um, since last time I streamed, some things have changed around here. Um, we got a new desk. We redid our whole monitor system. So I might be looking in different ways because monitors have changed and whatnot. Um, we also got new internet. And that's actually going to be another thing I'm going to talk about tonight is this internet has let me kind of start doing enhanced broadcasting on this channel. So I can get up to about like I think it says a 720p 60 frames a second right now. So you guys can change the quality now. Used to I'd have really low quality because our internet couldn't handle it. But now our internet is, the upload speed is kind of a lot better than what we used to have. So hopefully, I've been doing tests a little bit in the whole afternoon, and I haven't dropped anything, and I, messed around with the bitrate and whatnot. So we're going to try it. If it's too taxing, I might turn that off. But I'm going to try to keep it on as from now on, so at least people can have an option to watch the stream in whatever quality they want to. Well, not everything, because it's only going up to 720p at the moment. So, but yeah, we're gonna try this. If it gets better, I might see if I can push it to 1080. So, we'll see. Anyways, I'm not alone on this because I'm sure somebody wants to see the maddening that is Pikmin 2.
Oh, sorry, that was just me breaking my controller because it's Pikmin 2. What was that?
Yeah, Lester,
Average Pikmin 2 experience.
Average Pikmin 2 experience. Yeah, Lester's joining us tonight on this rampage through the dreaded sequel, as I put in the title. So, yeah, let's go ahead and swap over to the game room. Do that. Did this so. All right, so I gotta remember how to play Pikmin. That's gonna be fun because it's been about a year since I last played. But it shouldn't be too bad.
Thankfully, every Pikmin game starts off with a pretty meaty tutorial, so you'll figure out how to play again in no time.
All right, let's go ahead and start Pikmin 2. Here we go. We're doing it, guys. We're actually playing Pikmin 2. Probably people will be like, why? Just why?
Great question. I honestly, here's the thing. I think the game has gotten a bad rap over the years because of its difficulty, because Pikmin 2, as a fundamental game, is solid. It's just really hard, so it's not good for a beginner.
Okay. Give me just 1 second. I'm trying to turn up my audio real quick, so that way I'm not... I hope that the audio balance is alright on the stream. Of course, I have to ask this every time I stream.
I mean, it's always a constant struggle for actually doing volume stuff.
Okay.
Everyone knows that in the content field.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so let's go ahead and start a game. Oh my god. Begin 2P battle. We're not into Dandori segments, are we, yet?
No, I mean, it's all optional for this game because of it being technically it's in its own separate mode, but you'll also unlock a different mode later. That'd be something worth talking about at the later part. But two-player battles is your standard battle mode. This is the first game that started to do it.
Alright, let's go ahead and start a new file on Pikmin 2. Said, Pocket Tate Freight is in long haul deep space shipping company. One day...
Hokotate?
Hokotate, sorry. One day.
Yeah, we actually have an official pronunciation because of Smash Bros.
Oh. Crashed on an Uncharted play. Man, that text is going way too fast for me.
Yeah, honestly, here's the problem. I think this was sped up a little bit with modern releases. I don't remember this being that fast in GameCube.
Absence his employer, Hakatate, I can't say that word, ran into financial difficulties. Oh no. Not financial woes in this economy? Captain Ola. How do you say it again? Hakatate?
Hokotate.
Hokotate.
It is kind of hard to pronounce at first. I think of Hoko and then Tate, like, but you know, tomato kind of situation. That's one way to remember it.
Oh look, it's Louie.
This is his introduction. Same for the president.
Glad you're safe.
That's why just his name, president.
Very glad, but sadly we have an announcement and it's not so glad. On his first mission, Louie here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden pick brand carrots was eaten. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. Including my ship?
Yeah, he sells your own ship when you're not even here. How generous.
You have to sell is your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, 10,100 coins.
A lot of Pocos.
I love how Olimar is just like, oh God, no. Olimar, what is that? You brought back as a souvenir for your kid? Louie's bug-eyed eyes. Treasure, 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 money, money, money. Initiating valuation is recovered treasure. The artifact is worth 100 Pocos. The thing's worth 100 Pocos? That's more than a year's salary. We got 10,000 Pocos. What? There are more on that planet? They can repay our debt. Louie, you dolt, look alive. You must depart immediately with Captain Olimar. I don't trust this ship. It's rusted.
Oh, the ship itself actually is pretty good. At the moment, it's not, but it's also made of scrap metal at this point.
Yeah, it looks like it's rusted. It looked like it's been through a lot. It looks like it's like just you see that one thing. It's just like just sell the car, man. Jeez. Valley of Repose.
Essentially, the mood of at least the beginning of this game, because it's actually broken up into two different halves. So the beginning is what we will call poor man's hour.
Uh-oh. Bye, Louie.
Good riddance. Anyway.
You didn't hear me say that. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louie is missing! He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. And I would probably go for the first option.
Yeah, you know, if you know Louie, you know. I'll just put it that way.
Olimar, you must find Louie before he freezes to death and to coal on this planet. Do we have to?
Oh no. Anyways.
Wait a moment, look! You landed right on that Pikmin. Uh-oh, they're Bulborbs. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. Is this a different? This is a different planet.
No. Anyway.
Is this the same planet or is this a different planet?
Yeah, this is the same distant planet you were at before, but you landed in a different spot this time around. Trust me, this will become very apparent after this area that you're in the same spot.
Okay.
Just right now, you can't tell.
Help them. Use the left stick to put the cursor near Pikmin and press B to call them with your whistle. You can also hold B to make them make the sound of your whistle carry farther, remember? Okay, let's go save those Pikmin. Get over here. Hey, buddies. It's been a while. It's been about a year. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, old Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin, then release it to throw it. Okay, so we just throw it at the board, like we did before. That was easy.
Yeah, you'll also notice if you play Pikmin 1 and then 2, like immediately after, they speed up some stuff in this game, so it actually does feel a lot better mechanically.
Okay, good. Attention, Captain Olimar, I have just re-established my communication link with Louie. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Are you sure that's the right word? Fortunate sounds too positive.
Look, we're already in debt. We can't hire another man, so he'll have to do.
But not hiring anybody would be better than him.
But we need more bodies. That's it.
We need more bodies and bags. That's what we...
Well, give it time. There'll be plenty of Pikmin in that situation.
Press Y to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his condition. Okay, let's push Y. Louie. Is that him saying it?
Nice snowman, by the way.
Louie, allow me to assess your condition. As per our safety protocols, are you at all injured? Is that so? And my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows that you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. I like this ship so far.
Yeah, honestly, the ship is a very good character in this game. And you'll see later on with some of the interactions, this ship is hilarious. You actually see some of that soon enough. But by default, you do start with a radar in this game. So starting with Pikmin 2 onwards, you don't have to find your map, you just have it.
Okay, thank God. Oh, look, it's
an onion. It still works similar to Pikmin 1 map, though, so it rotates wherever you face.
Okay. Louie, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. Can I eat it?
You give it time. You're not going to probably see the true ending of this game, because let's be real, it sucks to get, but we'll talk about it when the time comes.
Okay, what can I ask? What is the requirements to get your true ending?
A mode you haven't unlocked yet, you get it kind of early on in your story run, but it's essentially a challenge run, and you have to beat every single challenge.
Before I finish the game.
I think no Pikmin loss to unlock a secret movie, and it explains what happened in the beginning of this game.
Okay.
So it's a hidden movie that tells you the real story, but it is a pain to unlock, so you're probably not going to get it. I wouldn't attempt it personally.
The seed the onion ejected was sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. I love the bug eye animations in this game. It's funny.
Oh, just wait. The next thing Louie does is just peak cinema.
I love Pikmin. They're so cute. Louie, this is one of the it must be one of the Pikmin creatures that in Wolamar's report. It is staring at you. It thinks that it's your mama. Press A to throw the Pikmin where you want to take action. A squad of them can do a lot. You can disband a squad of Pikmin. Pikmin that's following. Oh, I guess that is correct.
Yeah,
English.
I'd say the wording on this one's kind of weird. I would have just kept it that is instead of combining the words.
That's following you by pressing X. Interesting. That just threw me up for a second. I was like, wait.
Yeah, again, weird wording, but I know what they're saying.
Olamar's description of the creatures resembling pick carrots was strikingly accurate. Louie, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? I'm hungry. The red Pikmin's like, I don't take too kindly to being food. He was running away from it. Okay, so I need to... Oh gosh, the sensitivity. I gotta get used to that. Okay. Come on,
now,
buddy.
just like with the Switch port of Pikmin 1, you can use motion controls on this game, but they are turned off by default. You would have to turn them on if you want to use them in the options, which would be the other menu, which would be not plus, but would be minus. That pulls up the other pause menu.
Okay. Let me try that.
So, motion controls only work when you're actually using your whistle or throwing, so it's not going to turn the camera everywhere.
Okay.
So it's always the thing, you want to try them, turn them on. If you don't like them, you turn them off. It's actually pretty easy to get to, which I like.
The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate their species. The onion is a Pikmin's mothership. Reviewing Olamar's report, it seems holding A lets you rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. Okay, yeah, I don't have to push A every time. I just hold A and then goes and does the next one.
Yeah, I believe that's actually a thing that started with this game specifically, because I believe in the GameCube version of Pikmin 1, you had to mash the button to pull them, but it's been so many years, I could be misremembering that detail.
Okay.
It's just in general, a lot of things, if you play Pikmin 1 to Pikmin 2 back to back, as I mentioned when you started, you will see mechanically Pikmin 2 is a far superior game. Just in the couple years between entries, it made a huge difference.
Okay, so the motion controls only affect throwing and whistle, right? You said?
That's correct, yeah. Okay. So you don't use the motion controls all the time because of that.
Okay.
And it does technically let you throw Pikmin slightly further. So it does help to use motion controls in certain situations.
I think I might try
just like with the Wii version, it is a little overpowered.
I think I might try it with the motion controls. I don't think I did that when I played Pikmin 1.
Yeah, I believe when you played Pikmin 1, you did use them for a little bit, and then you stopped after, like, 1 or 2 sessions, something like that. I can't remember. I remember it didn't click with you as much in the first, but this is a much longer game, so you might be more accustomed to trying it here and there because of how much longer it is.
Oh, look, a battery. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to praise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press ZL to move the camera behind you. Also, press ZR to zoom in and out, and up and down with the right stick to change angles. Oh, press left or right on the right stick to rotate the camera. I kind of already got that. Not the, I forgot that you can kind of like Z target a little bit. I say Z target because that's like the best thing I can talk about with like Zelda. You know
it's
how
the same idea.
Yeah.
Now, this is unfortunately the one downside to this version of the game compared to both the GameCube and the Wii original. Product placements. There are actual products in this game for the treasures, but the products at this point were all changed because of licensing issues. So that battery was a Duracell battery originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was the thing for 2 of the 3 versions of Pikmin 2. Again, just issues with licensing that couldn't continue doing it.
Okay, hold on a sec. I think I don't have enough Pikmin to go forward. Wait, what's this? Nothing over there, okay. Because it looks like I don't have enough Pikmin to do this one. I only have 10 Pikmin on me. I got all the pellets.
Yeah, you're not able to do that just yet, as you can see with the numbers. It's impossible to go that many here on day 1, so you just for now have to combine your Pikmin, because remember, you swapped over to Louie, but Olimar's just kind of chilling there next to the ship, and he has some Pikmin.
Okay, I forgot. Okay, now I got 2 captains. I gotta... There we go. Okay. Take that corpse back, guys. We got... Where are you going? Oh, you're going to your onion. I forgot you guys do that at the onion. My God. Sorry. I thought you did that at the ship. My bad. Louie. There we go. Oh, a shopping bag. That's kind of funny. It's a shopping bag. Can't get over a shopping bag. Captain Olimar, Louie, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start of our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, X to take solo action, and Y to change leaders. Okay, so now I got 2 of these guys. Push B. Does it hold B? Okay. Okay. Hold up a second. Let's get our...
Yeah, so anytime you're confused about the controls, you can always hit the minus button to pull back up the control menu, just like how you were able to change the motion. But this is the big gimmick of Pikmin 2, the double captain system. You can separate your captains and do different jobs between the 2 at any given time by just swapping around. So this game really pushes that multitasking to a whole new level.
Okay, so I can't do anything with this battery yet?
No, you can. That's the only thing you actually can do left outside of bringing Pikmin back to the onion. So just put all your Pikmin there and just pay attention to what they do around the battery.
Oh, they're digging it out.
Yeah. In Pikmin 2, they introduced the concept of things being buried underground. So Pikmin can now dig things out.
There we go.
Although in this case, you're fortunate enough that was not fully buried, because Pikmin cannot dig out things that are fully under the ground. Or at least not all of them can.
Okay. We can't help them take care of it. You're 2 able bodies right here.
We are missing a good 4 more people.
We're missing our buddies. Go make new friends, please. There you go. Okay. All right, come on, guys.
I did just notice there's one also chilling in the corner there next to that stump. So you'll have to go back and get another when you're plucking these guys. You can also leave captains there. If you dismiss, that'll also dismiss the captains.
Okay. Where's one chilling in the corner? Is it the same? Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, he's over.
Yeah, you see him on the map.
Yeah. He's over here. Isn't it? Yeah, he's right there. Come on. Let's make new friends real quick. Oh, cool. Louie helps do the plucking too, so it goes twice as fast.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thankfully, plugging in this game is really not much of a problem, especially later, and you'll see why when you actually get one of the upgrades. But by default, 2 men plucking, much better than just Olimar by himself.
Honestly, I like the I like the motion controls now, because if it only affects throwing and whistle, it's not really that bad. I thought it was like it controlled the cursor at all times.
Yeah, it's much different compared to how the Wii controls worked, and even like Pikmin 3 Deluxe's motion. Because in Pikmin 3 Deluxe, they just based off the Wii U game, which was just free movement, and it is a little daunting at first. This is a nice like in-between hybrid control scheme. I do wish they just let you also use the same control scheme from 3. I don't know why they don't let you do that in these games anymore. Because I still think that's the best way of playing Pikmin.
I'm not on
point and click style is just so much better.
I'm not on a time limit in this game, am I?
Well, right now, no. Does come back from Pikmin 1. You just don't have a set number of days you have to finish.
Okay.
Your ship will actually even tell you that here soon.
Take that battery, buddy. Okay, sorry, had an internet hiccup there. I was just like, oh, why am I dropping frames? There we go. It wasn't that bad, though. Courage reactor. I love it as a courage reactor. That's funny. It has its name written on it. Well, you guys can't call it the right name. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I praised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hokotate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. Okay, so just like Pikmin 1, in the day before night.
Yeah, because same issue. The creatures here are just too much of a problem for you to deal with, so you gotta leave.
Unlike Pikmin 4, where it's like, no, you can go at night now.
I mean, it's still a big problem, but at least we can fight the problem.
Yeah. Where'd you come from, Bulborb?
Oh yeah, the one thing we couldn't survive for. A single dwarf Bulborb. Not even the big daddy one, just a little spotty. Now I have a request here after you're done with the funds earned screen and your Pikmin total. Can I read the letter you get here after this?
Yes.
I really want to do the president stuff.
Okay. We got 20 red Pikmins. Okay.
So every day, just like with Pikmin 1, you do also get a little bit of a log at the end, but they're mail letters in this game. So first day, you get a letter from the president. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts. So check your treasure hold regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace.
Do you like the president?
Dude, the president is one of the best characters in this game. He is hilarious. Just wait until you get some of the extra mail letters from him. It is insane what this guy is doing to stay out of trouble.
Okay, so there's our courage reactor.
Yeah, so you can check your treasure hold and also your Piclopedia, which is a new thing for this game. And you can check over descriptions of the items you got and the enemies you fight.
Okay. The Piccolopedia.
And every once in a while, I do recommend reading the entries for either enemies or your treasures, because there are some really good entries. Although, I will say, if you want to read the Olimar notes, he's a wordy man. A lot of them may not understand, because he's very scientific.
Dwarf red Bulborb, Pancerus Pseudoculirusis breadbug family.
Yes. See what I mean? He's a wordy man.
Is that all he said about?
You can pull that
yeah,
up, scroll through it all, and it gives you a big loadout of the enemies, which sometimes tells you how to fight them.
Okay. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family, a close relative to the vanilla breadbug. It escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptations for the red bulborb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and obfuscation, I never seen that word in my life, by a prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. Oh, you get to see them eat carrots. That's funny.
Yeah, that's actually a strategy you can do. If you throw Pikmin carrots at the enemies you fight, which, funny enough, Hello Posty is an enemy, news to me. If you throw the carrots at these things, you will see how enemies respawn and move around. So it is kind of useful just to get a gauge of how these enemies act in the field.
Okay.
And there is also another thing you can do with these guys, but not right now. I can't remember what the button is in this version because it's not set on the screen.
Oh, this is where that theme came from. Or is that from the first game?
Yeah, the world map theme is basically the same between all the games. They just keep on remixing it, just like the end of day theme.
Okay. All right, let's go back to the Valley of Repose.
They may have noticed something on the actual tracker for this area. It said there's above ground 1, and there's 3 question marks. Today, you're going to see what that actually means, and get into the real meat and potatoes of Pikmin 2.
Okay. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling through the profit of your company? The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival and skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Hey, they're not lazy. They're just they're taking their longer. I don't know. There's some of them that get stuck behind, and I'm like, well, what are you doing?
Let's say, argue about some Pikmin members in the army. Mainly that one that wanted to take a sleep break behind the tree.
All right, come on, guys. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so immediately you want to farm your numbers up because now there's more things around the area you can use to grow Pikmin. A lot of 5 pellets to start is great. And the game will continue telling you how all the controls work, but if you remember from Pikmin 1, they're the same here. So remember, you also have a swarm command, which you can use to move Pikmin around.
Is that the... How do I do that? Is it like right stick?
Yeah, I believe
up?
it's a button combo for this because by default you can use the right stick for camera. So it should be, I think it's ZL, and then you move the right stick and it should swarm. It's one of the shoulder buttons. Because you also have the camera control one too. And again, anytime you need to reference controls, you can always hit minus and it pulls up the control menu. So you can see them all right here. Okay, so it was L. L and then the right stick is direct group, which is the swarm.
Okay. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay.
And anytime you need to do a top-down view too, if you press, it was like what, up and down on the right stick, that also moves the camera up and down.
Okay.
So at this point, you pretty much got a hang of all the basic controls. Because again, they're the same from the first game, just now with the extra layer of the multi-captain system.
Oh wait, we got them here. Go get them. Go get them, guys.
There are also some pellets that are back over where the red onion was on day 1. Just as a heads up, you wanted some extra Pikmin. Okay. It's only like 3. So that only give you a total of like 6 Pikmin.
Okay, let's go get that real quick. It won't take very long.
Yeah,
oh my
because
gosh.
this is the first day
Guys,
you do have a time limit, but you're going to learn fast the time limit in Pikmin 2 really does not matter.
Come on, guys.
And that's not just because the overall plot dictates that you can just play at your leisure. There's no end goal time to work for, but It's even just flat out, the actual in-game timer legitimately won't matter.
Go get those pellets. Come on. All right, get down here. Stop. Lunch break. It's not lunch break. It's not even lunchtime yet. Come on. Get back to work. I just realized I go a lot faster than they do. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Because of these Pikmin being in their leaf state right now, they are slow.
Let's get our friends, our new friends here. We need to build an army.
There's also a 5 pellet there next to the base, too.
Oh, really? Where?
It's just a little off camera, so it was a little hard to see. Right next to your red onion.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it wasn't here at default. It was actually growing when you first landed.
Help your brother out. Please. Make him go faster. He needs help. Team lift and all that.
Well, you definitely have enough Pikmin now to crush the other bag in the area.
Yeah.
But only needed 35. And by the time you bring that other pellet back, you got like 47.
I like Pikmin. This is a calm game. I mean, like, it's stressful. I know it.
Gets the later caves. Oh, I changed my mind.
I know, but I mean, like, when I played Pikmin 1, I really did enjoy it a lot. It was fun. Is that everybody? Yes.
Yeah, and that's all the pellets you can get in this area, too. It just, early game, I'm going to want to tell you, hey, go get these pellets or that pellets, because right now you have a lot more time to work with than what the game tells you. So it's best to just get as much done in the first 2 days. But then after this, the game opens up, just like how Pikmin 1 did when you got to your first major area.
Come on, go get him. Take it. Now there's a regular Bulborb over here. If I remember, you just go behind him and then just... Let's swarm him. Get him, guys.
I wouldn't do the swarm method, because it actually doesn't work in this one. It was fixed. It's better to throw Pikmin now at Bulborbs.
Hurry, guys. Get back.
Yeah, you want to leave, because then he'll go back to his home.
Don't you want to go home?
Yeah, there you go. See, his home area is that little circle on the ground. It's actually very easy to see where that guy's home is. I'll probably be using that term a good amount when you're playing this game, because every enemy has a home, which just means their general range they can walk before they have to go back to a starting area.
Okay.
And you can abuse that, and you probably want to in some areas.
So they don't continuously chase you. They eventually get tired and they just go back.
Quickly.
Get him, guys. Uh-oh, I lost a couple guys. Uh-oh.
Well, that's just too far. I guess I give up.
There we go. Okay.
There you go.
Take him back.
So you can throw as many Pikmin as you can mash the button, technically, because if you just get your Pikmin close to the captains, you can just button mash, and they go very fast in this game. Just look at Pikmin 1. So you see, like, the throwing speed of Pikmin in general, it's enough to overwhelm Bulborbs. That's why the swarming method doesn't really work anymore. But mind you, the swarming was bugged in Pikmin 1, so that's why.
I was abusing that a lot in the first Pikmin 1, but I guess...
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Pikmin 1 as a whole, it has not aged gracefully when it comes to bugs. The game is held together of hope.
Open stream.
Dude, if you're ever just wanting to see interesting things, watch challenge runs of Pikmin games because it is just insane to see what people can do with the weirdest of handicaps. I've seen people beat Pikmin without Pikmin before, and it is an insane journey.
How do you beat Pikmin without Pikmin?
Yeah, it's more of like hypothetical because it's impossible to bring the parts back to the ship without Pikmin, so you pretty much nudge them as close to your ship, and then you have to make the caveat rule of, well, it's here, so now Pikmin can pick it up so the ship recognizes the part. But it is possible to move parts with just your captain. It's just a real pain.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
hey,
I saw you. Get over here.
Get over here.
All right, let's go and...
We're going to the mines, and you're gonna like it.
I know I probably should be doing like 5 things at once, but I don't know. I just got to get eased into it first. I don't
Yeah,
know.
to be fair, it doesn't matter as much on the first handful of days, but later on when you start getting the hang of how the mechanics work and figure out how to multitask better, you'll really shave off a lot of time. But once again, time doesn't matter, so you can do whatever you want.
Okay, I guess that'll be enough. Right? Is that another treasure?
Yeah. That is, yes.
Okay.
I will recommend one thing you want to get in the habit of doing more is try to keep your captains separated from each other and having them do different things whenever possible, because this game really encourages your multitasking skill with the 2 captains being separated, because they do the exact same thing together, so having them together, it doesn't really do much for you.
Okay.
Like right here, you can put like one on the wall and then have another one follow back your Pikmin to the base to collect them when they're done.
Get over here. Okay. So that's really to be... Okay. So that just splits up the responsibilities. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. As long as Pikmin are with that said captain, they will always stay with them, and if they're on their own, they just start doing whatever is close by, like building up a wall, carrying an enemy, drowning.
Because we all know that's coming.
I mean, it's very possible in this first level. There's water right behind that wall. If you're not paying attention, Pikmin could drown if you just walk straight forward with a group.
Utter scrap. Utter crap is more like it. Okay. Get over here, guys. Gotta go back. Louie's over there working on the wall right now, so.
Yeah, this wall is going to take a while to get destroyed with that said group of Pikmin, so you want to put the rest of them on it.
Oops.
Because days in this game are basically the same length I remember from Pikmin 1, so they're about 13 minutes real time.
I need to quit. I get X and Y confused a lot sometimes, and I end up dismissing everybody instead of switching captains.
Yeah, that's fair. As someone who swaps between using an Xbox controller and a Nintendo controller pretty frequently, that happens a lot.
Yeah. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall when mass, their might is ferocious? Louie, did Olimar instruct you to on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing in your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Press A to grab Pikmin and release to throw them. Call them into a group with B. Press X to disband the group. To give orders, hold L while moving right stick to give orders to a group. You can review these directions anytime by pressing minus. Already been through that. Alright. Alright, come on, guys. Alright, what's this? Is this the bane of your existence, Lester?
This is where the real gimmick starts, yes.
Interesting. Warm hair is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. I can already see on Lester's face he's got unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. I'll return any Pikmin outside of that group to the onion. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. Okay.
So the ship kind of says it weird in that explanation, but if Pikmin aren't with you and they're still in the field, they will go back to their onion if you enter a cave. So you don't lose your Pikmin on the field, thankfully. I think the game could have done a better job actually telling the player that, but whatever Pikmin you have with you are the Pikmin that go in the cave.
Okay, wait, so I could use that to my advantage, because if I know it's the end of the day and I don't know where all my stragglers are, I can go in the cave and make them go back on the onion.
Exactly.
Okay.
The only caveat is that you can't enter caves without Pikmin, so you need at least one Pikmin with you to do that.
Okay. Can I just leave the cave whenever I want to?
Yes, you can also do that too.
Okay, so I can use that to my advantage.
The only problem is that all the things you collect in the cave, you won't take with you if you leave in an emergency.
That's fine.
There's only one way to leave while keeping your stuff, and you'll see it when you go through this cave.
All right, let's go in the cave. Blue skidoo, weekend 2. Whoop. Oh, it saves the game automatically. Okay.
Yeah, every floor, actually, too. So this game is very, very easy to just reset every time you make a mistake, because it saves very often.
And we all know it's going to happen,
And you may want to abuse that if you don't want entire waves of Pikmin lost in some areas.
Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. That's what she said. Sorry, that was just perfect timing for that. Sorry.
I was just waiting for like the scream in the background. I was like, what?
Amber yelled at me in the background. I don't know if you heard it. She said, "Don't make me come out there and take over your stream." Analysis suggests danger lies ahead, but the promise of treasure is tantalizing. If you wish to check underground terrain, press plus to communicate with me. I am not just a ship. I'm an all-purpose support pod. You're an ASP? ASSP?
Yeah, you know what? That's what we're calling you from now on.
I'm calling you the ASP.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Free treasure is free.
Did I lose a couple over there? No.
No, you didn't see your numbers go down, so you still have all your men.
Okay.
Always pay attention to that total number if you're unsure.
Okay. Spicy ginger ale. Quenching emblem.
Now, I would recommend also bringing back those corpses to the ship. There's a very good reason why. It's mainly for what the ship says.
Good thing I already started.
Yeah.
How can you possibly consider this piece of treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much.
Oh, there's a speedrun category that says otherwise. But yeah, the ship's not wrong. They're worth 2 Pokos each. Some enemies pay out more, so it is actually good to bring the enemies back if there's no hazards in your way. You just want some extra bucks.
Sorry, go
But
back.
you don't need to bring them back.
Okay. Get over here, guys. How you guys over there? Uh-oh, tangerine. Name, citrus lamp. I mean...
Now, listen closely when you close this menu. Don't move for a second.
I heard Pikmin singing.
Did you hear that little sound effect, though, of something winding down?
Yeah.
So, this is kind of a weird mechanic, because you're not supposed to be able to hear that yet, but I guess someone in coding forgot to turn this off. You get a radar for these caves later, which shows you if there's treasures left on the floor or not, and it plays a sound when you collect all the treasures on the floor. That sound still plays without the radar.
Okay. I just hear the Pikmin singing.
Yeah, when you get your last treasure, you'll hear a sound that goes, you, like a machine turning off.
Okay.
And if you hear that, you know you got every treasure on the floor.
Okay. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louie, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with ZL and up, down, left, and right on the right stick, yes? Your current expression suggests you do. Excellent. Don't worry. All your Pikmin will follow you. Approach the hole and press A to enter it. Alright.
Yeah, so this is different from the surface. If Pikmin aren't with you in a group, and you go to the next floor, they all just go with you automatically.
Okay.
So you can, the strategy in a lot of caves is have one captain go by themselves to the hole for the next floor and let them go solo. Because then everyone follows.
Okay. Even the captains?
And there'll be some caves, so that's a really good idea.
Okay. Final floor.
More snowy bubblers. Yeah, that is technically a different enemy. You'll have a different Picklepedia entry later.
Oh, look, a globe. Half a globe, anyways. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from the space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Okay, so is this buried? Can they? Oh, 101. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You were right.
Well, everyone put your back into it because we're going to have a hard time moving this, but I believe in you.
Okay, I don't
Otherwise, we can't leave here, so I have to believe in you.
Okay, I can't get it yet, so I gotta wait until I get more Pikmin. Guys, come on.
Yeah, I hope there's a very specific thing on this floor that gives you a Pikmin that's buff. That Bulborb was one swallow away from actually eating that Pikmin. I'm surprised he did not fully eat him. That was close.
I gotta get used to it. I gotta remember I can't swarm things all the time now.
Yeah, it's best to swarm things to pick them up, but not to attack enemies. You're best off throwing things at enemies instead.
I'm so
whether
used
your
to
Pikmin or just maybe like a status effect from a Pikmin, because maybe a certain Pikmin is packing some serious cake here in a minute. You'll see what I mean in a minute. It's kind of a meme in the community.
Maybe it would be best. I got an idea. Louie. Wait. I'm gonna go back with Louie. And I'm gonna have him just stay there with the Pikmin when they come back.
Yep, that's a good idea.
And then he can just kind of get everybody back. Oops. Keep pushing the dismiss button. And I mean to push Louie, or Olimar button. Olimar, we can go and do this. Get over here, dude. What are you doing over there? Okay. What's this? Flowers?
How convenient. A flower.
Astounding. A flower blooms in the cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. That's just called masochism. What are you talking about? It's like being thrown.
So there's a lot of fun facts I want to talk about this area, but I think I'm going to wait until after you pull the Pikmin, because this cave has a story to it if you're in the Pikmin speedrun scene. Or even challenge scene.
Did I?
No, you did it right.
Okay.
Because remember, these are the same flowers that you saw in Pikmin 1. These are candy pop buds, so they convert Pikmin.
Oh.
In this case,
Purple Pikmin.
these converted your red Pikmin to the brand new purple Pikmin type.
He's strong.
Not the fat shame, but he's very chunky.
Amazing. A purple Pikmin. It has hair. And it's quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers? Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we got
So, this
Pikmin.
cave, there's a story to tell about this one, but I would recommend converting all your red Pikmin you have here for now, because you can only do 5 at a time in these pellets, so you can only get 10 here. And you can only find these kind of candy pop buds in caves, by the way.
Okay.
You cannot grow purple Pikmin on the surface.
So these are just basically underground Pikmin.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I will warn you in advance, because this throws off every first-time player. There is a treasure later that requires 100 purples. So these guys are going to be very important to keep alive as much as you can until later in the game, where you have an easier time growing them.
Okay.
Because right now, those candy pop buds are very finite. They don't always reappear in caves. They have, like, weird criteria if they show up or not. And it depends on how many purples you actually have grown.
Okay, so can I use the... I'm guessing now, because they went and said, oh, he's stronger than the other ones. Let me go use the purple Pikmin to get the globe out of the ground.
Yeah, that's a good idea, because I would recommend just throw 1 on the globe to see what it can carry first. And you can change Pikmin in your hands, just like how you could in Pikmin 1 with the Switch. I believe it is the B button to do it on this version. Unfortunately, you're going to notice a big problem with them, though, right now. They are extremely slow. Like, all your reds are here, but your purples are still down the street.
Okay.
They are the slowest Pikmin type in the game, and you can't throw them that high.
Okay.
So they do have some drawbacks to them.
Okay, how do I switch? How do I switch?
So hold a Pikmin in your hand, and I believe it's B to change.
No.
If it's not B, then it's like the D-pad or something. I can't remember what the change button was off the top of my head. I'll have to look it up.
Oh, it's R. Okay.
Okay, it was the R button. Yeah, because it's like different in every version of Pikmin 2. So 1 purple Pikmin is the equivalent of 10 Pikmin to carry stuff. So this will be really helpful if you don't have a full squad, if you just want to carry something back. Just remember, these guys are very slow.
There you go. Okay. I'll go
Very
back
slow. You're gonna be here, I'm not joking, for a literal minute.
Okay, Louie, let's go and while he's doing that.
Yeah,
we'll
I would
continue.
definitely put him over to the other side of the cave now, because it will set you up to leave. And when you find the last thing over in this corner, then I have a story to tell about Emergence Cave here. Because again, this cave is actually very important for a very specific challenge run. So I would walk up that ledge where you see that thing of water in the middle. I would walk up that and try to interact with it. Well, not interact, but just get close enough for this cutscene.
Okay. Astounding! Water shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. A very convenient crack in the ceiling.
Yeah, so this is how you leave a cave. You have to find a geyser, and then you can leave from here to the surface.
Okay.
So I would just leave Louie here and swap back to Olimar and just watch the globe at this point, because he can just chill there. So the emergence cave is very interesting because technically it is possible to pay off your entire debt in one day, and it's thanks to this cave. Now, you don't want to ever do it because, oh, it's a setup. The cutscene in the beginning of the game where you kill the bulb orb, you can store that cutscene into a new file, which allows you to use the bulb orb for a bulb orb push up a ledge so you can get to this cave early so you don't have the time of day ticking down. Then you go in this cave, kill the enemies, bring them back to the ship, and rinse and repeat that until you paid off the debt. It takes over 10 hours to do this.
Oh my god.
So it's possible to clear your debt in one day, and it's a challenge run. Not many people do it for very obvious reasons. It's a very hard run, and it's very long. But it is possible.
There is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. Error! I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will put this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Press plus to contact me and go to the exploration kit on the radar screen by pressing left on the D-pad. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. So this is your radar, basically?
Well, that's technically just how you open up more of the world map. It just fills it out more so you can go to new areas.
Okay, so I'm done, right?
Yeah, you have everything. Okay. That's the only treasure on this floor, so you're good. It was only 3 treasures in total in the cave.
Yep, let's see.
Oh, also fun fact, if you somehow get here without crushing the bag to actually swap your characters correctly from the tutorial, the bag that required 15 Pikmin to crush, the purple candy pop buds don't work here.
Really?
Yeah, if you get here early with those glitches I talked about for the day 1 speed run, essentially, the purple candy pop buds don't work.
So you can't even get purple Pikmin.
Yeah, so you essentially just get in this cave, kill the snowy bulb orbs with your red Pikmin, and you just keep on doing that over and over again. Mind you, you have to keep on doing this super precise bulb orb push up a ledge every time. That's, again, why no one does it. But it's worth looking up challenge runs of these games, as I said, because it's insane what people figured out what to do with and without Pikmin.
You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the president tonight detailing your progress. Okay.
And finishing the cave just instantly ends day 2. So this is why it doesn't matter how much time you have going in the cave. As long as you finish it, it will always end your day.
Okay. Wait, so no time passes in the cave, but if you finish it, it automatically ends the day?
That's only just for this cave.
Oh, it's only for this
because of
cave.
story progression.
Okay.
Yeah, so later caves, that won't be a problem.
Okay. Olimar and Louie, since you will explore new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable! You may not realize it, but you are exhausted.
But what about that can I was gonna bring back? No cans. We gotta go.
You should make much needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. That's nice. At least I have that.
Yeah. There's the game now officially telling you you don't have an actual time limit to complete the debt situation.
The poor purple Pikmins don't even have an onion. They're like, oh, I guess we're gonna go on the ship now.
Yup. That's actually a gameplay mechanic we'll see when we land in the new area. But yeah, technically the purple Pikmin don't have an onion. There's still only 3 onions in this game, and they're the same onions from Pikmin 1.
so the caves are basically the new thing in this game.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the brand new experience where you're going to be spending most of your time, honestly.
Okay.
Now, when you're on the Pikmin dev screen this time, hit ZL before you go on to the next screen, because it's going to show you everything you got to worry about. These are all the ways your Pikmin can die.
Battle, sunset, fire, water, electricity, explosion, and poison.
Yeah, notice some of these hazards are new. Like, there was no electricity or poison in Pikmin 1.
Yeah. Well, yellow Pikmin... Oh, wait, no. Yellow Pikmin didn't have electricity in Pikmin 1. Okay.
No, they were very bare bones in 1. They only had the bomb rock and higher throwing attribute.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I'm guessing that's what yellows do now. They're immune to electricity.
Yeah, you'll see that later. It's going to take some time to get the yellows, but that is their gimmick in this game.
Okay. There you go. There's
more mail from the president.
President.
Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well, and don't worry about me. Our debt is with happy Hokotate Savings and Loan, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha!
They can't take my everything. The business is still running, but I have nothing to my name.
Excuse me, President, how much is that suit worth you're wearing? Oh no, they can still take something!
Uh-oh. Looks like we got a new area.
Yeah, that's what you got for collecting the globe. Now, I would recommend just go to the new area now, because you can't do anything else in the Valley of Repose.
Okay.
You need to have blue Pikmin going forward there because of water.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a while before you go back to the starting area.
Okay. Well, before we do that, I'm gonna take a quick stream break real quick, because I need to get a drink of water. My mouth is dry really bad, so. I'll be back in about a couple minutes, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay. Camera. Work with me. Hello? There you are. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. We're back, actually. Actually, I'm not by myself. Lester's here, too. Okay.
Time to have the wood awakened.
Go to the Awakening Wood. This is the rated E version of Morningwood, huh? Okay, so. This is our first true area, right?
Yeah, after the tutorial, this is your first real area to explore.
Okay. Oh my gosh, there's Bulborbs right there. Good morning. It should please you to know that purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hull. Confines of my interior seems to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. I didn't know ships had nerves.
Yeah, I was like, how does that work?
How do you have feelings?
Just saying.
Stand in the ring of light below me to press A to call out your purple Pikmin out. Okay. Alright, speaking of which, I want to take all of them. And then I guess we're going to call... I guess the remainder and the reds. Okay. Now let's look at our map here. Oh, I see a blue onion over there. I see a blue onion over there. I guess we're going
There's
to...
just some good news and bad news with it, though, because good news, you found it. Bad news. And later.
I see grubs. Louie, has Olimar instructed you how the peculiarities of the Pikmin creatures? The Pikmin form groups based on color when disbanded with X. Grabbing Pikmin with A will also cause them to group by color. Now, for the bonus lesson, first hold A to pick up a Pikmin. Then, while you are holding A, press R to swap between different colored Pikmin. This isn't first time you have heard this. Olimar, remember, to properly train new employees. Man, why did that go really slow? I guess he was trying to really hammer into that that Dolmar needs to do his job. Let me up here. I'll try to use them. Yeah, I like purple Pikmin.
Yeah, they're honestly overpowered in this game. Like, starting with Pikmin 3 and 4, they are heavily nerfed, because in Pikmin 2, their slam will stun pretty much any enemy near it, and it does a lot of damage if you throw the Pikmin on top of an enemy's head. This is why they have to be slow, is the nerfs their superpower, but it still does not matter, because Pikmin are, like, purple Pikmin are just very overpowered, period.
Get some more of my numbers up real quick. I know I got a time limit. I need to go as fast as I can, but
I mean, again, it doesn't really matter too much with the time limit in this, especially when the timer's paused for when you're in a cave.
Okay. What's this? What do you guys do? What is this thing?
Yeah, you definitely want to get some of these berries, because this is actually a really useful thing.
What is this thing? What does a berry do? That looks like a jewel. Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me more specimens. Okay, well, I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh god, oh god. I remember these guys.
Yeah, the honey wisps are back. Which, to be fair, really going to be useful for the purple specifically with how slow they are.
What do these things do? Oh god.
Oh,
god.
Oh, you want to throw you want to throw your Pikmin at them specifically, the purples. Because those little bugs, I'm surprised you got that on your first egg, because these things are kind of rare. But they drop a crap ton of nectar. So anytime you find those spiders, crush them with purples.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that. But I'm glad I did. The Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar has matured into a flower Pikmin. It appears to have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar. How intriguing. Like plants, Pikmin mature from leaf to bud to flower. Captain Olimar, you must share the information you have with your subordinates. Louie. Okay, so I need to start getting some of these guys to level up down here. Go ahead and take those back, guys. Captain Olimar, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold, the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray it on all your Pikmin by pressing down on the D-pad. When necessary, I can produce one bottle of spray from 10 berries. Press plus to contact me and confirm your berry count by pressing left on the D-pad. Okay.
So I wouldn't use this now for very obvious reasons, but The ultra spicy spray is extremely helpful for fighting any strong enemies, specifically bosses. It will make all your Pikmin faster for a moment, but it will buff their attack stat. So these are really useful berries to get any given time that you can just farm them up. Awakening Wood's the easiest place to farm the berries. You can also find these sprays in eggs as well. And if you find a loose spray, there is actually a trick you can use to duplicate it.
I like Louie's whistle. No, stop it. I wanted to work on the wall. Jeez. I'm trying to do a couple things at once. Get some more berries. Hold on a second. Okay, Louie, go back there and gather the Pikmin that was down here. I guess we can start picking up some of these plants here. I see there's another wall, but it's by water.
Yeah, that wall you're not going to be bursting down right now. And it's ironic because there's a rock in the water there, you see? That will drain the water.
I do like the berries, though. Like one of the Pikmin is like, I can pick it up myself. Holy crap, they just like one-shotted that bulb. Jeez.
Yeah, purples are extremely powerful, especially for small enemies. They one-shot basically every small creature.
Okay, let me do this. I lost a couple reds, but that's fine. Okay. Get these guys here. Like, everybody? Yeah, okay. Is Omar done with the wall? Yeah. Oh no, yeah, he's done with the wall. Okay, cool. We can get this thing. How goes Pikmin aside from letting the die for the sake of more profits? Hey, Kira, how you doing? I'm learning the ropes.
Well, that is an intro to your chatting experience.
Oh god. Olimar, we have a problem. The onion ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within an onion has increased. Didn't you note that no more than 100 Pikmin will venture onto the planet at once? But I currently observe only 95 on the surface. Could there be wild Pikmin somewhere? Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is kind of an unfortunate situation when you saw that blue onion. You can't get to it now, so there's just 5 Pikmin on the field you just can't do anything with.
I literally thought that was a treasure. Okay, what is this thing?
I'm trying to remember its name off the top of my head, 'cause it's something like Goofy. I know the next enemy you're going to encounter here in a second. I don't want to point it out because I just want to see the reaction.
Okay, I killed him. That's good. Alright, now go take him back. Okay. Take the berries back, guys. I don't know. I don't think I probably should be wasting all my time on the berries, though.
Yeah, it helps to have a good amount in early game, but you don't need to be grinding for berries because you can get the sprays again.
Whoa! What the heck is that thing?
Yeah, so this is what I was waiting for. Now that thing is a creeping chrysanthemum, if I remember its name correctly. It disguises itself as a plant. So you get close to that flower bunch and you think, oh, this is perfectly fine. And then a creature comes out of nowhere trying to kill you.
Okay, can I just throw it at him and it kills him?
Kind of, yeah. I would throw your purples at it though, because purples also have another benefit you haven't really seen yet.
Okay. Well, I need to get my purples back. I only have like 2 on me right now. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright, let's go. I know I can probably go this way, but that's fine. Oh, I kind of want to just have everybody together at the moment. Okay. Alright. We're doing anything. Alright. Where are all my purple boys at? There they are. Okay. Where the purple boys at? I think it's this flower here. Whoa, one of them got eaten. No. Oh, it stunned him.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the added benefit of what purples can do. They can stun enemies.
Okay, there we go. Killed it. Okay, good. Oh, lordy. That scared the crap out of me. I think I lost a couple guys, though. That's alright. That looks ominous.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near that.
There's a cave over there. I need 200. I don't think I have enough. I need more purple.
Yeah, so that tells you you're gonna need more purples than what you have.
Rip that one purple and one red, but importantly, the purple. Yeah.
Yeah, really, because purples are finite in this game. So until you get to a later section where it's easy to grind, you only have a handful of purples to work with in early stages.
Okay. Do I have enough with all the purples combined to do that?
But what you have, even if you didn't let that one die, no.
Okay. Well, before the day's over, let's go into the cave, I guess. That's our only
Yeah,
option.
you want to go to the cave right now.
Or the cave, it was over here. Was there a wall over here? No, that was the bag. I don't know why I got confused with the bag and the wall and everything. I'm guessing that wall that has glowy crap on it is poison, I'm guessing?
The little, like, pinkish purple stuff, yes.
Okay. That's what I kind of figured. I was like, that doesn't look good. Probably shouldn't go over there.
You can't do anything with it just yet, but soon.
Okay. Bzz, bzz. Biological sensors are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in the depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin. But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete? No.
Yes, because that was a thing
really
in Pikmin 1 ship. I don't know how you didn't know this.
Where is my other Pikmin at? It says I have 93 out of 95. Where are the other straggler guys at?
It might be glitched, because I don't see anything else on the field, because those 5 blues, they don't really count right now. Maybe there are 2 on the ground we can't see, because there could be sprouts.
Oh, they're planted out. Yeah.
Because if it's green on the green line, there's no way we're seeing that. I wouldn't worry if they're playing on the ground, because they will stay there.
Okay. I won't worry about them.
And also, they will go back to the onion if they are stragglers, as a reminder.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's head on in. I appreciate anybody who's trying to help me with this, because, like I said, I'm welcoming any tips and stuff. Pull the beast.
I can't wait until you get to the cave after this, because you're going to get a massive upgrade. In my opinion, it's probably the best one in the whole game. And it's also super busted.
Okay. Let's look at... Oh, well, I guess we can't really see everything. Oh,
yeah.
no, there's something over
the
there.
Showing up more pieces of the radar.
I like how the Pikmin are just singing whenever you're just talking.
Yeah, it actually does have an Easter egg to that, because if you have like all 5 types of Pikmin in this game in your group and have a certain amount of each, then they hum a very specific theme.
Oh.
Kind of like with Pikmin 1 has something similar.
Uh-oh. More dudes. More little bugs.
Yeah, this floor has some shear grubs, so you have to be careful, because the shear grubs work the same in this game as the first, so if a Pikmin gets in a shear grub's mouth, it's dead. Guaranteed.
Hey, look, it's a D-pad.
Now the only question is which one, because that's like every Nintendo D-pad up to this point.
Yeah, it's true. I'm liking this game so far, but then again, I kind of figured I would. It's pretty much the same as Pikmin. Stone of Glory. I love the name of that. That's funny.
It's ironic when you're playing on a Switch Pro Controller. It's like, I don't know what's so glorious about this thing. It keeps on dropping my inputs.
Okay, so that's the next... Oh, God! One of them died. Well, rip that one red. I didn't even see that sheer grub behind me until it happened. I was like, oh, well, that guy died.
Sheer grub jump scare.
Sheer grub.
If I remember correctly, I think the D-pad's the only treasure on this floor, so you should have all the treasures once you collect that for floor 1.
Okay.
It's going to be easier after this cave specifically to know what treasures you need per floor to clear it out, because of the reward you get here. This is why they want you to do this cave second and negate off the other one that's in this area.
It's so funny. Did they do that in the original? I don't remember them talking as much.
They talk more in this game. Like, they did also talk in the original, but not as vocally as this one.
I think the way to tell, it's not easy. The Pikmin make different noises if there's treasure on the floor. Okay.
Exactly. They actually do have a different cry for treasure, too, which is very hard to notice. It's very distinct.
That's nice about the caves is it doesn't matter if you are separated or not. If you go down, everybody goes. You don't leave any
exactly.
stragglers.
The caves actually are really nice for just separating your captains at any given time.
I don't have to sit there and worry about stragglers. Oh, what's this?
That's just an environment thing.
Okay. Guys, quit yawning. It's
yeah, this is
not
definitely a rest floor, because you just have the candy bot buds here.
Oh, I hear him
Here's
yawning,
the thing.
though.
Starting with this cave, you're gonna have rest floors. So there'll be certain floors in caves that don't really have anything going on. No enemies, sometimes no treasures as well. So it's just good for farming your Pikmin up with candy pop buds or giving them like nectar.
Depending on who you ask, that's probably the only nice things cave do for you, given what's later.
Yeah. I mean, I think, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I do think this game gets a little bit of a bad rap for how difficult it is, because it's not beginner-friendly at all. But when you actually break it down mechanic-wise, it's actually a really solid game. There's a reason why, for like the ROM hack scene, they use Pikmin 2 as a base for like everything. Because mechanically speaking, people love Pikmin 2. Some people think it's the best game in the series. Other people want to put Pikmin 3 into a grinder. And I don't know who those people are, you madmen.
It's like, people think this is the best in the game series. We don't associate with those people. What's this?
3 is a love-hate relationship. Either people say they love it or they hate it. It's no in between.
Nectar. Hey. Okay, who hogged all of it?
Yeah, that still exists, just like with Pikmin 1. One Pikmin can drink the entire bunch if you're not careful. They don't fix that until 3.
I'll probably be streaming the rest of the series like I'm doing right now. Because I'm in...
Oh, I can't wait until he streams Pikmin Bloom. Who's with me?
Or Hey Pikmin. I do have Hey Pikmin, so I could do that. Uh-oh. Disconnecting. What happened? Les, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, my stream just stopped for whatever reason.
I was gonna say, you probably just had like a bitrate drop or something. Because I just noticed it just freeze.
Are we back? OBS is being weird right now. I see that we are back on my stream back here on the page. But for whatever reason, it's still saying I'm connecting to the stream on OBS. It doesn't have any bars or anything. That's weird.
Weird, because yeah, you are back. It took a minute for mine to work, but I just refreshed and it's fine.
Give me just 1 second. Let me see if I can fix this real quick, because I don't like this. Because now I can't tell if I'm dropping frames or nothing. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I have to close out of it. I can't even stop the stream. Gosh. Okay. Okay. That should have fixed it. Now I can see things. now it's like saying, okay, now here's my data. Sorry about that, guys. That was a weird hiccup. I don't know what's going on. My internet hasn't been really hiccuping that much now, so that's good to know. But that was just weird.
Yeah, that might have just been an OBS bug.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think that was an OBS bug, because it just literally disconnected for whatever reason. I had nothing on the internet saying, oh, it's dropping. Sorry about that little hiccup, guys. Anyways, let's go to the next level. Oh, wait. Was that it on this? Yeah, this was a rest floor. You said this was a rest floor. Okay. Okay, we got everything. We got more purples. What's your favorite type of Pikmin?
In this game, it's easily the purples because of how powerful they are.
Yeah, I mean, like,
but
in general.
For the whole series, it's hard to say because I really liked Wing Pikmin from Pikmin 3 and 4. They let you do so much.
Okay.
I might honestly say it's Wing.
Okay. Alright, so I need to separate them, guys. Louie, you stay here with the purples, right? Let's get through the fire real quick. Let's go. There we go. Well, at least I remember that the red Pikmin are fire resistant. Is there something over there? What are they beating up? What were they beating
They're
up?
Destroying the geysers.
Oh, they were destroying the geysers.
The fire geysers
okay.
here can actually be disabled compared to Pikmin 1. Because in Pikmin 1, you couldn't do this.
Good job, guys. Ow. I didn't know you could do that. Well, let's go do that then. Let's just disable all these things before we continue on. What is that? That looks like... Name... Strife Monolith. What is this thing?
It's supposed to be I believe it was a Mahjong piece.
Oh,
there's a lot of references to Nintendo's earlier days of being a toy company.
Okay, that makes sense. Probably changes based on what game you're asking about, but maybe Red's just for being consistent. Hardly no nerfs, and only... Uh-oh. Dropping frames again. I might have to bump down the bit rate just a little bit. I'll go do that. Okay, now it's back. Now it's back. It's fine. Okay. Maybe it's just a hiccup. I don't know what the deal with that is. It's only lasts only 2 seconds, so it's not really that big a deal. Probably changes back based on the game you're asking, but maybe Red's for being consistent, hardly no nerfs, and only getting minor buffs. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
I will say, Reds are probably one of the worst in this game, but that's because of every other Pikmin type being able to interact with fire. It kind of makes the red Pikmin's overall gimmick just not as useful. But they're still really nice Pikmin to have, especially for growing more Pikmin with the Candy Pop Buds.
I think red Pikmin are just fine. I just like Pikmin. I like the aesthetic of this game because I just like the Pikmin. Pikmin are adorable. I love the Pikmin in general. Definitely, I can see why people have been picking up with this series a lot more lately, especially after 4 came out, because this game has a vibe to it. It's just a good time. I like this series. I'm glad it's getting more popular now.
Yeah, it really helped that once Pikmin 3 came out, it really did spike up the popularity, especially with 4.
Yeah. That just makes me happy that, you know, people are liking the series as much. And I've always appreciated this series. I never, you know, gotten around to playing them. I've wanted to play this series for a while. Just never got to sit down and do it. Now I'm doing it, so... That's the whole...
No, they're fun games, and they really do test your multitasking skills, so they're really fun little, like, puzzles.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's a disc. It's a floppy disk. Cosmic Archive. I like that name. Oh, well, I don't need to worry about going back and getting them. They're gonna fall. Let's go. Wait, is that everything? I should have asked that first. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, this doesn't have very much of anything, and you'll see the stuff on your radar, thankfully.
Okay. Sub level 4. Okay, what's awaits us in this floor? Okay. I see the exit, the next level is right next to us. That's convenient.
Yeah, very convenient. Because I don't think I really had a chance to mention it. It was probably when we were doing some tech things, but this cave is actually the first cave they introduced the idea of the randomization. So Pikmin 2 is essentially a roguelike with the cave system, where the caves have predetermined randomization pools to pick from, but you will enter the cave, and it will not be the same the next time you enter it. It will be slightly different.
Okay.
So each floor is randomized every time you go in. Some floors are the exception to this, like a boss floor is usually the exception. And then some floors of caves are predetermined, so they're always going to be the same. But starting with this cave, you're going to start seeing these caves have random structures if you decide to revisit them for whatever reason.
Sorry, red Pikmin.
And you might want to for some caves, like for grinding Pikmin.
Get my purples, yeah, flowers. There we go. I mean, I like randomization, like roguelike elements. I mean, Mystery Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is like literally like one of my favorite games ever. Whoa! 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 I didn't even see that. Oh god. Sorry, guys. I was like, what the heck is going on? What's going on over there? Oh, look, it's more.
Oh, help me! Yeah, but to be fair, this is the good thing because you found the spiders again. This is rare. It's like, what, maybe a 10% chance, if that, for these spider enemies to be in these eggs. You found 2 of them already.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm waiting for one of these to actually drop more than just nectar, though, because they can drop more than just nectar. It just hasn't happened yet.
There's another egg. I think all my guys are flowers now. Well, no, there's more over there. I hope all my guys have flowers now, so.
They look like it.
It's really nice. It's really nice not having a time limit to go on in this stuff, though.
Yeah, no timer in the caves is massive. It's a little busted though, which is why in Pikmin 4, when they bring the caves back, time does actually move outside of them, but it's like, what, a 10th of the time here or something? Super low? It's very slow, so it wouldn't really matter much. But it's not as busted as Pikmin 2, where we just freeze the timer for strange reasons.
Hey look! That Bulborb had a Game & Watch! Holy crap, that's cool!
Now the question is, which one did he have?
Did he have Donkey Kong? That looks like, no, that looks like Ball. I think that's what the name of it
might be Ball. I'm trying to remember what this one is. It's just hard to tell from the zoom out shot. We'll see in a second.
We also got another treasure, this Ace of Spades.
I can't help it though, every time when someone says Donkey Kong, I keep on thinking of the stupid Scott the Woz clip. Oh, I have this insane like compulsion to look every controller I see. Donkey Kong! I don't know, I always think of that specific clip. I don't know why. I probably have like a one-track mind.
No, I love that. That's literally like my... That and the Year of the Year award.
Yeah, the year of the year thing. It's just, especially the outro.
Yeah, the outro was my favorite one. That literally like, that is like the one that gets me every time. You can enter caves during countdown in 2 because they don't allow you in 4. Oh,
I think you can, yes, but yeah, in 4 they changed that. It's been a while since I've tried that because I actually played this game recently, like a couple months ago after I beat 4. But I don't remember if I ever had a reason to go in a cave like closer to sunset. So I can't remember if that's a thing.
Yeah, this is Ball. Okay, this is Ball, yeah. Dream Architect.
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Because I think that Ball was one of the first Game & Watch games.
Yeah. This is so adorable. I'm sorry. I love them singing. This is so funny. I never knew they were this chatty. I knew, like, in the first game, they weren't that chatty, but now they're just like, every time I'm just walking, they just go...
Yeah, they get a lot more vocal starting with 2, which is a nice touch.
Louie, pluck the Pikmin, please. Thank you. There we go. Did we get everybody?
Tons of the ones on the ground, that's the case. I should mention, because the game can warn you of this, but you probably will never run into this issue, so you're never going to see this warning. If you have Pikmin in the ground, like from a Candy Pop Bud, or say there's a Mamuda on the floor with smashed a Pikmin in the ground, if they're in the ground and they're not plucked, the ship will warn you. If you go to the next floor, those Pikmin will be lost. So make sure you pluck them all before you go to the next floor.
Okay. According to Twitch, there's only 10 people watching Pikmin 2 being played right now. So thank you,
more Pikmin
everybody.
2 in this house.
Final floor. Uh-oh. That looks like a boss.
It is.
Is that?
I would not go in there with a full squad. I recommend just taking one man with you if you don't want to see a wife.
Did I take some of my purples? Not all of them.
I would just take one Pikmin of any kind, doesn't matter which one. Because technically this thing's asleep right now.
Okay, I'll just take, I guess, 4 purples. I didn't want to take all those guys, jeez. I'm trying very quickly to take too many of them. Well, I guess you're all coming with me then. 10 Pikmin, I guess. Okay, so he's asleep right now, so all right, here we go. Whoa. Oh God.
Yeah, this is why I said don't come in here with a full squad, because I've seen first-time playthroughs of, like, everyone losing, like, 50 plus Pikmin. So, this is your first real boss of the game, Empress Bowblacks. Yes, this thing is related to the final boss of Pikmin 1. And it's not even close to the difficulty of Pikmin 1's final boss. But it's honestly still a really hard fight for the very beginning of the game. What you want to do is the opposite of what you're doing right now. Do not go in the arena with the boss. You just want to throw Pikmin at her head.
Okay. I just lost a bunch. Okay. Because she's just going to stay there, it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. And it's smart to use purple Pikmin because they're the strongest Pikmin type in this game. I think they do a damage multiplier of 2, while red Pikmin still have their 1.5 from Pikmin 1, if I remember correctly.
Gonna go back to sleep, huh?
Yeah, so now you're seeing how the fight works. You hit the boss enough until she moves, and then as soon as she's getting ready to move, you call your Pikmin back and just wait. And that's just the entire fight.
Oh God, I still lost a bunch. Holy crap.
Yeah, because crushing is still really, really bad in this game, just like with Pikmin 1. So if you're not careful, you can still lose upwards of like 20 plus Pikmin from one attack.
What happened to you? You got deflated. Still lost like 20 Pikmin, but that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, for a first-time run of the boss, that's honestly pretty okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose a lot from certain bosses in this game.
How bizarre. This device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. I return to Hokotate. How do you say that friggin' word? Hokotate.
Yeah, you're pretty much getting it every time. Hokotate.
Hokotate. Cannot come soon enough. Not bad for your first boss. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
This is another reference to something Nintendo made back in the toy era. I didn't even know they had a love tester until people pointed this out for a history lesson. It's technically a toy, so that's why.
Then again, the Nintendo had love hotels too. So.
Yeah, the toy company, Love Hotels.
Yeah, I know.
Don't want to think about that one. What kind of toys were you really selling, Nintendo?
Name? Prototype detector. This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure dig gauge is now fully operational. It will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach the treasure. Okay, I see it. It's right there on the screen.
Yeah, so now that sound effect for when you actually get the treasure makes sense, because it's supposed to be for the radar. They just leave the sound effect active at all times, even when you don't have it, strangely enough. But now you can visually see if you got all the treasure on the floor, and that also works for the overworld too.
I'm having fun playing this game. Yeah, I lost 16 Pikmin, I know. Cave complete. Mostly from the boss. Can I see how they all die? Oh, wait, that's at the end of day.
Yeah, you only see that at the end of day, not for individual caves. It would be nice to see it for individual caves, just to learn for next time.
Well, if that's the case, like, one thing that... Since caves save, like, every floor that you do, so I could just reset if I lose a bunch?
Exactly. If you had a bad run for a boss, for example, you could just reset that and try again.
20%.
As long as you don't go to another floor to get a new save, then that is a strategy you can do like any given time.
Okay, we got 20% of the debt complete. Oh, does everything respawn when you come back from a cave?
Not everything, no. Like, the enemies won't be back.
Okay.
The only ones I notice that come back are, like, the sheer grubs in this area.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have enough time to try the other cave at this point, but you can still at least farm things around here.
Yeah.
How many purples do you have, though? You can always check, by the way, by pausing the game and pulling up the radar. It'll show you how many you have in your group. Okay, you have enough to go on to the next part of this area, because you need 20 purples to crush that 200 bag.
Oh. Okay.
So you have 210 worth of weight. If you didn't have enough, I would have told you to go back in that cave right now and grind out more, because you can do that.
Get back here. Let's go crush this bag before the day is
the
over.
reset trick, as Kira's saying, is really, really crucial because of just how certain floors in dungeons, you could get a bad random pull, and it's just way harder than it needs to be. Like, I've legit had some floors where I spawn and there's an enemy on top of me. But I reset, next time it's not that case.
Oh,
So the resetting trick is really valuable.
Oh, Louie, the sun will be setting soon. Call all your Pikmin to you. This planet's native nocturnal life forms are ferocious and therefore dangerous. Load your Pikmin into the onion and your cells into my hole so that we can take refuge in low orbit. Pikmin and your squad will enter the onion on their own at day's end, so call them all to you. Okay. How long do I have?
At this point, you have about a minute at most.
Can I get this
You
back?
can actually get to the next cave right now. You will just have enough time, and I think you'll be allowed to enter because of it just working different in this game compared to before. Again, I do believe you can enter caves on Sunset.
Astounding! My metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be down below? If you find trouble below, press plus to contact me and press right on the D-pad on the radar screen. The exploration pod will drop its loot and make room to carry you, Louie, and Pikmin to safety. Sure, let's go.
So, yeah, so those other Pikmin are going back to base, so that's good.
There we go.
Just in time. Perfect.
So now I don't need to worry about those guys
realistically
dying.
say if you can do both caves on day 3 when you're here, it's gonna make a big difference. Since there's just as foreshadowing, there's another globe here that requires 100 Pikmin to move, and that takes a good chunk of your day. So you want to get that started earlier, which is why it's good to get this cave done on day 3.
Yeah, I like that caves pretty much just pause the timer. That's nice.
Yeah, I don't even know how this works. This is not how time flows, but all right.
So you can't. So we just proved, yes, you can enter caves on the countdown. That's cool. Okay, so this is whoa. Get back, guys. Come on. Back. Oh, these are just seer grubs. What am I doing? I heard one of them die. Did I lose any? I thought I heard one.
I don't think you did, no.
Okay. Maybe that whee isn't a death noise.
Yeah, you probably just heard one of them get excited.
Okay.
Because they do make noises when they get happy.
Kira said YOLO. Is it because I got into the cave at the timer? That's
Probably.
Cool. Yeah. Get this treasure. I already had 20% of the debt already collected. That's crazy.
Yeah, like you actually pay off the debt kind of fast when you really break it down, because the early game gives you like a quarter within like a handful of days.
What is this thing gonna be called? Shoe polish. Alien billboard. How do you get alien billboard from that? It's literally like...
Great question.
It's literally shoe polish. Open it up and there's
To be
gunk
fair,
inside.
I don't think they have shoe polish on Hokotate, so...
How do you clean your astronaut suit? Shoes.
Clean. Have you seen the quality of our ship?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they
never thought
clean.
about that. I never thought about that. That's crazy. White flower garden. How do you expect Olimar and Louie to open it? It's bigger than they are.
Exactly. Like, there's no way these two are going to be using that polish.
What's this thing? Oh, it's just an item. It looked like an enemy. Oh, it's a diamond. Okay, never mind. I was looking at it the wrong angle. Oh, look, a Chaos Emerald.
Good, only 7 more and we become Super Olimar. Wait, what do you mean 7? You found the fake one.
Petrified heart. Look, we found a Chaos Emerald. This is a guy. Oh gosh, this is a guy that blows fire. I remember this guy.
So obviously not that big of a deal for your reds. Horrible for your purples.
I don't know why I was freaking out there. I was like, wait, blows fire. My fire Pikmin would be fine then. Actually, if that's the case, then let's hold on. Let's do this. Not you. Guys, get out of here. Pushing the wrong buttons again. Let's just get the reds. Olimar, you just stay there. Oh, but I can take damage still. I forgot. Oops. Oops. You don't
I was gonna say, Olimar's not immune to fire.
Louie's just like, I just took a burn face to the face. It's probably like, good. You deserved it.
He really does. If you know, you know.
Nah, it's fine. Louie deserves it.
See, Karen knows.
Amber said, "You guys are mean." They're probably like, look, there's some people that don't deserve to live. Louie's one of them.
I mean, Louie may have some fun entries later on for the Picklepedia, but outside of that, I don't think he really needs to be here.
Drought Ender. Oh, because it's water. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I was like, why is that Drought Ender? I was like, oh, it's because it's...
Although I don't know if flavored water is the way to go when you're thirsty. Depends on what it is.
I don't know. I just like drinking water in general. I don't like putting flavors and stuff in it.
Yeah, like, again, it kind of depends, because if it's like a seltzer kind of water, that is almost the same as soda.
Yeah.
So it won't really help on, like, getting you
unless
not
you're making lemonade.
dry as a desert.
Unless you're making lemonade, which, you know, requires water, so.
Yeah. Because that's just essentially water, just with, you know, a different taste to it.
Yeah. Ooh, what is this? That environment again?
Yeah, that's just an environment thing.
Okay.
Although I would be careful, because I think it's possible to throw your Pikmin over this wall and they could instantly die.
Oh god. I didn't think that an out of bounds exists.
Oh yeah, no, the caves have a lot of out of bounds areas. So you have to be careful what you're doing.
Oh, is this another rest floor?
Yes, and is also the introduction of a new Candy Pop Bud. Your other type of Pikmin from the underground sections.
How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. Yeah, you almost threw some reds over the edge earlier, but I refrained. I gotta be careful. I can't be just spaz throwing. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? What an interesting development. The Pikmin looks as if they are long to be tossed into the flower. I'm guessing this is gonna be called White Pikmin. Alright. How many reds? One red didn't get the memo to be split up.
Yeah, I was to say, this guy? No, he don't care. He just does his own thing.
Okay, purple, I don't need you.
I mean, you could convert a purple into one of these new Pikmin.
why?
I would not recommend it.
But why?
Yeah, it's like, these things are very valuable. You want purples. The only time I would recommend converting Pikmin you can only get underground into another underground exclusive, or just any other Pikmin type to be general, is if you have an overflow. You do not have that yet, so no.
Now, they're actually called albino Pikmin, which is the same thing, but Olimar wanted to flex his vocabulary.
Yeah.
He's cute! Oh my god, I love him!
I think we'll settle on white Pikmin. That may not upset nearly as many people.
Incredible, a white Pikmin. It is tiny, but it looks distinctively swift. Its eyes are an unseemly red. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Our data record on this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented them. You must experiment.
Not my fault, never went underground.
Yeah, it's not my fault. Hey, I was trying to survive. Last thing I needed to go is under when I'm trying to get out. You must experiment to make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. What do the white Pikmin?
You'll find out here in a minute, because this room is a great introduction to their unique attributes.
So let's go make some more. Whee! I guess that flower didn't get the memo. I was like, oh no, we're not done yet. No.
Did you not put 5 in me? Okay, I chill here.
I like the albino Pikmin. They're cute. They got red eyes. Big old bashful red eyes. Okay. Beep, burr, burr. Whoa! Another one. Okay, which one of you ate the whole thing? What's going on?
Kind of hard to see because everyone's in a mosh pit.
Everybody's kind of in the way there. I'm like, what are you doing? Hey,
yo, down in front. All of you down in front.
Hey, get out of the way. I can't see. Amazing. The white Pikmin have unearthed a treasure that was completely buried in the ground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs will allow them to sense objects buried in the dirt. Okay, so their purpose is to find treasure that I can't see.
Yes, that's one of their actual uses. White Pikmin are extremely valuable in this game because of them finding treasure underground. They're the only Pikmin type that can dig things up under the surface. So remember that battery that you got back in the first area?
Yeah.
Any Pikmin can get that. This piece of tape is not like that at all. White Pikmin can only dig up treasures fully buried. And a lot of caves like doing buried treasure stuff. So you always want to come in with at least like one white Pikmin.
Okay.
If you didn't really care too much on that one, it's like, oh, I just want to have like maybe like all reds in this cave or something. You could technically cheat and look it up because not every cave requires whites. A lot of them do though.
Yeah.
That's why I always just say it's a good rule of thumb to always have at least, I always have at least like 10 purples and 10 whites with me just to do everything in an area, especially how finite they are.
Yeah. Super stick textile. Okay. Or one, for the whites get nerfed in every type being able to do this in future titles.
Because this was a exclusive ability to the white Pikmin in Pikmin 2. And then, yeah, later games, they just all can dig stuff up now, no matter what. They still at least got their poison stuff. And I don't just mean for taking care of the poison stuff. I mean, they are the poison stuff.
Okay, so I think I got it. Yeah, the radar stopped. Okay, so I got
everything. There's only the tape on this floor.
Okay. Let's go.
I think those flowers only show up here if you don't have 15 whites. If you have 15, I don't think that shows up again. Because this is, again, one of those weird situations where the candy pop buds show up when they feel like it. It's all like a predetermined and kind of set number of Pikmin you have.
Okay.
No way a first player would know that algorithm. It's really confusing. The only way we know that nowadays is because of things like Picklepedia.
Picklepedia, yay!
Well, I get pretty much all my knowledge for these caves because it's really helpful to know what you're getting yourself into.
Sub level 4. Uh-oh. It's that same stuff. Is that poison? That's the case. Does the you said white Pikmin are immune to poison, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised the ship didn't really tell you that in the introduction all that well. Like, it kind of hints to it, but doesn't tell you, hey, they work for poison.
Well, I was paying close attention to what you guys were saying about poison, so with the whites.
Yeah, your white Pikmin are the Pikmin type you use for dealing with poison hazards. They also have another attribute to them that you don't notice until they die, actually. But the poison Pikmin, I would say you want to throw it into an enemy's mouth just to see it for yourself, and then probably reset if you don't want to lose it. But poison Pikmin also can kill enemies with their poison, or at least damage them.
Okay.
So the white Pikmin, if they die, their death is not in vain. It actually is sometimes a good strategy to let your white Pikmin die.
What? Whoa,
Not the
whoa,
red, though. You kind of want him.
Emergency! Pikmin are suffocating! Are suffering. If you blow your whistle with beak, you may be able to help them.
Oh, yeah. Are you suffering from poisoning? You ingested all of that rat poison? I'll just whistle. Yeah, it makes sense.
How did you... I thought I got... I guess one red just snuck in there. But I was like, how are you in here with my squad? I thought I got all the whites. Okay, that sounds completely wrong out of context. I'm so sorry.
No,
but
no, it just sounds like a bad day of laundry. How did a one white get in with my reds? Now I got pinks.
What do you got? Oh, what are they doing over there with that mushroom? That must be digging it out. Meow, 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 meow. Actually, guys, let's do that here in a minute. Let's get rid of the poison. Let's have all the other guys help. Look, it's a chapstick.
Although it legitimately actually was a chapstick back in the day, but now no more product placement.
Oh. Yeah, Amber? Oh, okay. Well. After we collect, I think that's the rest of the stuff on this floor. No, there's still more stuff on that I haven't explored yet. Sorry, my dog's whining and she needs to go to the bathroom. Survival ointment. Okay. Where are the other guys at? There we go. Let's dig this mushroom out that you guys were trying to dig out. There you go. I'm enjoying this game, though. I think it's... I mean, I probably won't be saying that later when it gets harder, but...
Yeah, you might change your tune, because some people do.
I might change my tune, but so far I'm having fun. This is a lot of fun. Toxic toadstool. Okay. Which way should I go? Let's go that way. Let me take the lights. Let's just everybody go. Like, I know it's like, oh, we need to start splitting up things. It's just like, let me try to learn the mechanics before I start doing other stuff. Beep, 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 beep. There's something up there? No, my radar would be going off. Okay. Alright, white Pikmin, where are you at? There you go. Please get rid of that. Thank you. Okay, let's go on to the next level. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to take a quick, like, 5-minute segment real quick. I'll have the game still playing. I won't throw up intermission or anything. Lester, you can talk with chat if you want to and start talking about stuff if you want to.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, so I don't want to put up with the game of the stuff on intermission. But I'll be right back. It only takes like a couple minutes. So, final floor. Okay. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a minute.
How's chat doing here? Enjoying our time watching the Pikmin 2 stuff? What's everyone's overall thoughts in chat on Pikmin 2? I don't think Matt really had a chance to ask that yet. Because this is a more divisive game in the series. Some people like it, some people hate it. It's all because of difficulty. If I had to say like my 2 cents on that one, I enjoy it. Like I said it when we started this session. I did actually replay this game earlier last year after I beat Pikmin 4. So I got to re-experience it after seeing the improvements that 4 brought to the table. It's fine. I do think it's a little too difficult for a beginner, but mechanically, it's a solid game. And it's, I think, the longest in the game before Pikmin 4 came out. Because Pikmin 4 is long, but this game also has a lot to it as well. You haven't played 1 or 2, but you heard the arguments for and against. I would recommend playing it, but I would say you need to play at least Pikmin 3 and or 4 first, because those are great games to get yourself into. And I do believe you have played those games, Kira, at least with 4. So if you enjoyed 4, you will like 2. It is just going to be a little more difficult. So the reset stuff is very helpful for any kind of a team wipe situation. Again, it's a solid game. I just think later half is where the difficulty really picks up. If you play your cards right, you can avoid those caves altogether if you just want the standard ending. It's when you're going for 100% is when it really shows its ugly side. Yeah, you can make the argument for being easiest and hardest. That's true, yeah, because of how there's the purple Pikmin being so powerful. The white Pikmin are super fast, so it's easy to get ship parts back. Not to mention, there are other mechanics about this game that make it pretty easy, like with the whole time of day freezing in the caves. So, yeah, depending on how you play it, it could be easier than what you would hear online. I learned some cool stuff, actually, that we're going to show Matt about. He's not going to really abuse it, I will say, because on a first playthrough you can't, but the upgrade he's going to be getting next is extremely powerful, and it's the best upgrade, in my opinion, in the whole game. It can be used to actually get you out of bounds in so many areas. But it's also just helpful for multitasking. I will say, now playing it on the Switch specifically, I don't really want to go back to any other version. At least on like a casual front. Because the Switch version of this game is so good.
Are you talking
it just
about
fixes so many issues?
Are you talking about both 1 and 2?
Yeah, we were just mainly talking about general opinions on this game as a whole.
I'm just happy that
I'm kind of comparing it.
I'm just happy that all the Pikmin games are on the same console. That's nice.
Yeah, it's really good to get people into the series. Just having them all on one console now.
All right, I'm sorry, I'm back if you couldn't tell. Sorry, my dog is she's 14 years old. She's getting up there in years, so whenever she has to go to the bathroom, I have to stop and take her to the bathroom. Oh. Okay, so this.
So when is the age you give a dog a cane? Just asking for a friend.
She still.
I joke, but you know you could technically do that, just not in the traditional sense.
I see eggs down there, but I also have a fear that there's an enemy in that ground over there.
I mean, you're smart on that because it is a final floor, and you know how that goes with how the first case was set up.
There's bosses.
Yeah.
Get these eggs around the corner here.
This will be a familiar one to you, though, from Pikmin 1.
Oh god, another spider.
Oh wow, how are you getting so lucky finding all these spiders?
Oh, it's a staggering.
Now that is the other thing, though, you're not gonna want to see. Yeah, Burr-Range Snagrit's back.
God, how
they're not that hard to fight in this game, and it's because of one reason. You got purple Pikmin. I will be saying it about like a lot of enemies in this game.
Oh god,
they're not hard. Purple Pikmin.
I was trying to avoid the middle so bad. I was really trying to, and then like my squad was like, nah.
Yeah, you had that one stray. Like, what's this thing in the center? No!
Okay, let's regroup quick. I lost a couple of people. I think I only lost 4 Pikmin. I think I had 74 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you're fine. You didn't really lose that many.
I only lost 4 Pikmin. Okay. Let's regroup. I want to take all my purple, so.
Yeah, again, purple Pikmin just wreck every boss in this game and every enemy, so I would definitely use a purple here.
Okay, we'll try to do that then. Yeah, it's the spider's fault. They scared your Pikmin and they scattered.
Yeah, they really do. Like, that's the worst part when you find a spider and you don't expect it in an egg. They do scare your Pikmin.
Can someone
so
clip
they will
that,
scatter.
actually? Can somebody clip that? Funny, it's like, do Pikmin have arachnophobia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to go back in the vlogs. Like, I just missed, like, the one piece because I just clipped it now and I only see some of them running. Like, I'll go back and clip that in a minute.
Where are you at, guys? Where are you at, burrowing snacker? There you are.
Speaking of clips, I will say one thing I actually like about what Twitch did with their clip system now is you can go back a couple seconds after you hit the clip button. So you don't have to get the exact moment anymore, the clip. You can be a couple seconds off. Remember back in my day, I had so many junk clips I had to delete because people missed it. So they had to keep on clipping and clipping and clipping.
Trying to be cautious with the burrowing snagger, and I don't like this enemy. I don't remember liking it in Pikmin 1.
Yeah, again, it's not as bad in this game. I do feel like it's nerfed a bit in this one compared to how it was in 1. But again, it's because you have purples, and purple is just the perfect way of fighting. If you want to just damage this thing, you can throw a white in its mouth.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, poison.
Yeah, because remember what I was saying before. Yeah, the poison attribute. You do burn a white from doing this, but it could be a good idea. Oh, and it's the one time it gets stuck in the ground, too. Hope you enjoy your lunch, buddy.
Intriguing. The creature showed symptoms of poisoning after consuming the white Pikmin. Perhaps white Pikmin excrete a poisonous substance when chewed. How fascinating. So now he's gonna start draining health. Okay.
Well, he doesn't drain health, he just took some damage from it.
I don't want to take too many.
It's not that much damage for a boss, but for, say, like a smaller enemy like a dwarf bulborb, that can just one-shot it.
Get over here, guys. I don't have time for this. I don't like this enemy. This is like the worst enemy in the game to me.
Oh. Chad, do we tell him there's a new one?
I know. Well, I mean, like in the first game, I hated this boss.
Did we tell him they get worse? Because the new one's terrible? I hate fighting the new version. Like, this one is not bad. The second iteration? Oh, that's a hard argument.
It's not smart, but I think a squad of like 10 white Pikmins can kamikaze most bosses, provided the boss eats them.
That's true, yes. I do still think the purple strategy is better, or just throw purples on head because super powerful and stun, but technically, if you just use white Pikmin, that will also get the job done, if you just let them eat them.
I'm sorry, I'm being really cautious. I hate this freaking enemy. Oh,
man, I don't blame you, because this guy can wipe a lot of Pikmin if you're not careful.
Come on, get him.
Yeah, so that'll kill it easily.
Oh, man, he got decapitated. Holy crap.
And here it is, the best upgrade in the game. Let's go.
Well done, Captain Olimar. Actually, that was Louie that did that, but whatever. You defeated the freakish...
Olimar always getting the credit.
You defeated the freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh no, don't tell me. That treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it? Take his head as a trophy. We're gonna put it on our mantle. Well, that's okay. I only lost like, what, 14 Pikmin altogether after all that? I think everybody's got flowers. Man, I got so many... This is so wasteful. I feel so bad. There's so much stuff. It's fine if Olmar takes the credit. Louie slacks off anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is this thing? I mean, it's a mitten, but... Name? 5-man knapsack. This material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. Seam test, conclusive. Cross-stitching, successful. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press down on the right stick to take a nap. Oh, press the right stick to take a nap.
This is by far the best upgrade in the game. I'm not even joking. It sounds like a joke because all you do is nap. But I swear, this thing is the precursor to separating your captains and automated movement from Pikmin 3 and 4. It is literally that good.
Okay, so I just take a nap? That's in the Pikmin.
Yeah, so this is something you actually could just do from day 2 onwards in Pikmin 1. But notice how they bring you back to the base.
Yeah.
So what you could do is have one captain just with like 1 or 2 Pikmin and carry him back to the base. Then from there, you can have one captain doing whatever on a map or in a cave. And then the other captain, since he's being carried back to the base area, then you can put him to work on other tasks later. It's really helpful for just moving your captain somewhere.
Okay.
Also, it's useful for glitches, because with 5-man knapsack, you can trick the Pikmin AI for how it carries you to have them carry you up ledges. You will see this used all the time in a speedrun.
Okay.
There's a cave you can't get to right now in this area because you need another Pikmin type. You can do it right now because of 5-man knapsack. It's that powerful.
Okay, that makes sense.
In my opinion, this is the best item in the game just because of separating the captains in any given time. It's so helpful to have it.
What's funny is this upgrade was something a little more naturally did in the Pikmin one.
Yeah, no, this is technically a thing he was able just to do in the first game, so it's kind of a weird downgrade, but it's so powerful in this one because of the 2-captain system. Like,
Okay.
It sounds like a joke when I say the sleeping item is the best one in the game, but it really is when you break it down. Next to some of the later upgrades you can get in your endgame.
Where are my guys at? Oh wait,
They should all be with you.
Okay.
Yeah, because they all went back to the base. So it's just the ones in the ground.
Oh, I just have to wait on the timer. I forgot. I don't have to like push it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Let's go. We did 2 caves in one day. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good day.
That was a good day.
As I said, when you entered into the White Flower Garden, you actually do want to get through that cave before day 4, so you can get the white Pikmin immediately. So now you can put Pikmin to work on poison areas.
Like that one I saw earlier.
Exactly.
Quota met. Wait, wrong game.
It's like, wait a minute. We're not even close. President's gonna let us know here real quick of how that's a problem.
Holy crap, we're already quarter of the way done.
Yeah, like you get a lot early game when it comes to Pokos. The caves are really where you want to go for all your money, because it gives you so much.
Okay, so I lost 36 Pikmin today. That's okay.
Yeah, all from battling, so far you haven't had a hazard kill yet.
That's good.
Oh, here we go, more mail from the president. My favorite time. Although it's just a tutorial, sadly. No progress, Olimar. Remember, you never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Louie. Press CR for a close-up view of the action. I was really hoping this would have been the other one that followed up from Day 2's mail, when he talked about who he got the loan from. Because when he talks about where he got the loan from, really? That's one of my favorite letters from the early game.
Okay, so there's 4 caves in Awakening Wood, based on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can only do those 2 caves right now you just did. Again, with the 5-man knapsack, we can glitch our way up to one of them, but I'm not going to tell you to do that for this playthrough. It's just a fun fact that you can do it. It's just fun to know.
You can't
do anything else in Valley Repose still. You have to get the above ground treasures at this point in Awakening Wood.
Okay, well, let's go back and do this again.
Yeah, there's another globe here, as I mentioned earlier. That's what you need to get to open up the next area. And we need to go to the next area because there's nothing else we can do here after a certain point. We need more Pikmin types.
Shut off that alarm, it's too loud. Good morning, the white Pikmin.
5 more minutes.
Good morning, the white Pikmin are lodged with the purple ones in my hole. Man, that seems kind of uncomfortable. The 2 types are sleeping well and do not quarrel. I have made them most comfortable. You can call out the white Pikmin by standing in the light beneath me and pressing A. On a separate note, be wary of overworking yourselves. Taking a break can be courageous too. To retire early for the day, press plus and then press right on the D-pad. Okay, well...
Yeah, there might be sometimes you want to actually do that, but we won't be doing that right now. We literally just started. It's like, hey, you want to take a break and go home for the day? It's morning.
Well, I need them, actually. I was like, wait.
Yeah, right now you're gonna need both your whites and your purples.
Okay, so everybody's accounted for. Okay. Alright, let's go. I guess start taking more numbers, I guess. I don't know. Snag bugs. Snare. How do you call... What are these enemies called again?
Those are sheer grubs.
Sheer grubs.
The female ones specifically.
Whoa! These guys, like, really come up, like, really quickly. Holy crap, I don't even...
They do, but thankfully they're harmless, because female sheer grubs, they can't eat a Pikmin. They have no mouth, and they must scream.
I think there's a treasure up here.
I do recommend at this point you want to keep some purples near you, because I think there's supposed to be a beetle here somewhere.
Okay.
Also, some whites, because there's a treasure nearby. You can already see your radar going off. Yeah, there's your iridescent flint beetle. And purples are so good for this, because you can just flip it by just throwing a purple near the beetle.
Oh my god,
there you go. This will actually, if you hit it 3 times, you will actually get something new. Yeah, that. Do not get that. Do not get that yet. 1, we want the tutorial. But 2, I can teach you how to dupe this. You're gonna want to dupe these.
Red liquid, you can see contains refined ultra spicy essence. 1 drop contains 1 dose. Press down on the D-pad to spray this extract on your entire group. Have you
yeah,
tried
they gotta
it
give
yet?
the tutorial again in case you didn't get the berries from this.
Okay, come on, guys.
So what you want to do is get your captains dismissed right now, because I'm gonna teach you how to dupe this thing. You can only supposed to drink this for 1 potion, but you can get 2 out of 1 spray.
Okay.
So get one of your captains close to it, but don't get too close where he drinks it.
Is that close enough?
You can go a little closer, like you can nudge in like a hair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Now swap out to Olimar. And now what you want to do is push Louie into it with Olimar. And then as soon as you see him drink it, then have Olimar drink it.
Oh.
Ah, a little too much. Because he jumped. The jumping screws you up. So What you can do is you can push a captain into that drink, they will drink it, and then the other captain can walk into it and drink it with them. You're not supposed to be allowed to do that, but the glitch still works here in the Switch version. So it allows you to duplicate 1 potion for 2. And you can get them from eggs as well, so you can try this again the next time you see one on the ground. It was even easier in the original, because in the GameCube version, you could just have a captain walk by it and they start drinking it. And then you can drink it at the same time. They fixed that, I think, starting with Wii.
There's a treasure nearby. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a buried treasure, which is why you're not going to see it.
Okay. Any more nectar, you guys? Come on. We're wasting daylight. Come on. Is there anything here? Like you said, it was a... Over here, maybe?
Notice how one of those pots are out of reach?
Yeah. Oh, I see. I see.
But they're technically not out of reach.
I see. Where's my white Pikmin? There they are. Get it, guys.
That one is going to do a lot of work on its own until it's out of the ground enough. Like, come on, guys, you can help me.
Wait, was there only one there?
Yeah, there's only one digging up the treasure right now.
Oh my god.
When it's dug up enough, the reds can help. But as of right now, it's a white-only squad, and it's a one-man army.
Get over there and help him. Pete's sake. There you go. Get down. I'm talking like he's a cat. Just like, get down from there. We're done. Hello, Pikmin AI. What is this thing? Pilgrim Bowl. Okay. Now, actually, I'm gonna change my now. Louie, why don't you take the purples and the whites with you down this way? Sure, we can take. Oh gosh, there's a bug on that one.
Yeah, I want to make at least one suggestion for just your time's sake, because you don't have too much time for a lot of the things in this area. There are 2 poison walls you have to destroy. I would go for the one that's closer to the cave you entered on day 3 first. Not the one with the white flower garden. It's the other cave, which can't remember its name.
The Hole of the Beast.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
you want to do that wall destruction first.
Okay, so where's my whites at? There they are. Okay.
You will also want to be careful because there is a creeping chrysanthemum on the other side, so your Pikmin might have a problem with that.
Okay, Olimar.
I would definitely leave like one of your captains here to babysit these guys.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go do the other thing here. There's other stuff to do over here probably. There's water, can't do that. There's a berry up there though. Is that treasure too?
Yep, that is a treasure.
That's a treasure, okay. It's gonna take a while for that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have that many whites. Even if you didn't have any dye in the first cave, it still will take a while for that wall to get destroyed, because you don't have many yet. You don't have that many white Pikmin, so in theory you can go back through the White Flower Garden, and those other Candy Pop buds should come back.
Okay.
I gotta look at its prerequisite again, because I think it's under 15 they show up, over 15 they disappear.
I don't know why whites needed to have a 0.5 strength multiplier compared to the others, and 2, its other niches aren't that strong. Yeah.
Yeah. The multiplier system for some of the Pikmin in this are kind of weird. I gotta look up all that stuff again, because like I said, there's no way you would really know how these Pikmin work. If you were just playing the game on your own, you have to just think, oh, this one feels stronger, therefore it is. Okay. We don't know the actual metrics.
Well, I think that might be everything in this area here. I don't know. The radar's still, like, blinking.
Yeah, no, you still have more things here, technically. But you're working on demolishing a wall that's going to get you to some of that stuff.
What does the butterflies do?
You want to attack those with your Pikmin. They can give you drops.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, since those are yellow, they can give you nectar. They can also be colored the same colors as the sprays.
Drink up, guys. I don't know who needs it still, but... Oh, I do have a couple leaf heads over here, though. Drink up, guys. There you go. Alright, come on. I don't think I can get up this ledge, though.
I mean, with the power of the 5-man knapsack, you can technically, but no, in terms of what you're supposed to do right now, you can't.
Oh my god! That's a place game. Thank you for raiding. I appreciate it.
Oh, and Nightbot went a little too extreme on the,
oh my god, Nightbot,
the email
really?
thing. We'll apologize for that. What is happening?
Oh my god, what is going on? Sorry, Twin of Blade. I don't know what Nightbot's problem is.
Yeah, don't worry. I think there was just a filter on it. Yeah, you guys are fine.
You guys are fine. Sorry, I don't know what Nightbot's problem is. Welcome. It just started banning raiders. Or not banning raiders, but banning messages from raiders. That's weird. Anyways.
Yeah, you have to probably just go in and fix the email spam filter, because I think it's probably too aggressive.
I'm gonna have to go
I turn it off for that reason.
It hates spamming emotes. Yeah, that's probably
it
what
really
it is.
does, yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure out what to do.
Don't worry, I'm seeing what you guys actually posted because it's loading up.
Yeah, you guys did nothing wrong. Just ignore Nightbot. Nightbot's stupid. Oh, I need more white Pikmin for that.
Yeah, that needs whites. This is why I'm saying you have to prioritize one of these two walls, and I prioritize the one that gets you to a new treasure.
I need yellow Pikmin for that, probably. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, so I looked up the damage multiplier so we can get that answer, and red Pikmin in this game do 1.5 damage, and purple Pikmin do 2 times damage. Everyone else is just 1 damage. So, white Pikmin do not have any multiplier here. In fact, starting in Pikmin 3, they get a multiplier decrease.
Oh god, no, get back. Oh,
okay, you're good. Now you can just throw a Pikmin on it. Well, as long as it's stunned like that, you can. But, you know what? We'll just start with purples, because purple OP.
God, it scared the crap out of me. I forgot you said he was over there. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me.
Is it just Chrysanthemum jump scare?
Okay, there's the other globe.
So I would not carry that back. I would call your Pikmin back for that thing, because you want to get this bridge down. This part alone is going to take you like a quarter of the day.
Fascinating. This
I'm not even joking.
is highly similar to the one found in the Valley of Repos. By examining this further, I may be able to exfoliate new planetary data. But I appreciate you guys rating. Thank you for doing that. I hope your stream was good. Okay, so don't get this yet. Okay.
Yeah, you want to demolish the bridge here first, because it's a shortcut back to base.
Okay.
This thing is going to take forever to move for purples. You're not getting it back today, so it's good to set up for it.
Tell the bot to get its butt over here. Yeah, no.
Exactly.
God. I'm so sorry about that. That was probably... I mean, that was more funny than it was anything. I'm sorry that it deleted your guys' message. Okay.
Thankfully, they were nothing timeouts or like 1 second,
Yeah,
so you can
thank
post
God.
immediately.
Thank God.
If that was the case, then I might have... I think there's a trick for it. I can ban a user and then unban it as a mod, and then you guys can talk immediately. It's kind of stupid, but hey, it's a workaround. I don't want to do that, though.
Don't worry about that.
That'd be mean.
Find it funny more than anything. I find it funny, too, now thinking about it, but it's just like, it's also embarrassing.
For those of you coming in from the raid, the voice in his head, I'm Sonic Ghost. I'm just his Kokon for this. I played the game before that he's playing here, so I know a lot more of his ins and outs.
I streamed the first game about a year ago, and I really loved Pikmin when I played it. So I wanted to play the second game. I think I kind of want to start doing that with the other games in the series. I want to stream the other games. We just finished Pikmin 3. That's cool. I heard Pikmin 3 is really...
How'd you enjoy it?
Yeah, I heard Pikmin 3 is really, really good. A lot of people say it's their favorite in the series, which that's really strange. I really want, like I said, I'm probably gonna end up streaming 3 too at some point. Pikmin 3 is really awesome. I'm glad.
Yeah, it is really good. Like for me, it's a toss-up between 3 and 4 for my favorite. I really liked what they did with 3 though.
Okay.
Like, I think it's probably my preferred one, just because of how it plays. So good.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop doing anything. I mean, I can't. I got 7 seconds before the day's over, but I just...
at this point, I would make sure your stragglers are with you.
Yeah, and they are.
Because there's nothing else to realistically do.
I love the new mechanics. I heard that one has 3 captains in it. Pikmin 3
It does. It actually has the most captains for the whole series, as of right now.
And then doesn't Pikmin 4 have 1.5, where Ochi's the half of a captain?
Yeah, I would say it's technically 2 captains, because when you level up Ochi, he is basically a full-fledged captain for how he works. Ochi is definitely the divisive part about 4, though, because some people don't care about how easy 4 got, and it's all because of that dog. So if you want a challenging run, maybe don't use Ochi for half the things.
Hi, Amber. I know you're in the other room, but hi, Amber. For people who don't know, that's my... Yeah, she just passed me. That was my wife in chat. Okay, so we got 2 treasures today. I mean, that's fine. Did I lose any? I didn't think I
and you're
lost
setting
anything.
up for the glow, which is really important.
Yeah. I didn't lose any Pikmin today, thank God. After that, what is that enemy called again?
Oh yeah, the creeping chrysanthemum.
Creeping chrysanthemum.
I know, it's a fun name. Good luck trying to spell that.
Creeping chrysanthemum. In terms of challenge, based on what I see, Pikmin 2 is the hardest based on planning. Yeah, that's what I heard too. That's why I titled it, because
it really is, yes.
Everybody says it's really
Oh,
bad.
it's the wife. I'm surprised we're getting Olmar's wife now.
You want to do Olmar's wife, like, voice-wise?
Oh, gosh. I can try.
I
don't
finished
think I've
that
done that
before it said anything.
Yeah, say, no, she's married, thank you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait a second. Like I said, my brain moves faster than my mouth does sometimes.
It doesn't help we're coming out of the Awakening Wood.
Yeah.
I will say that much for that comment. My dearest dear, how are you? Your boss gave me this space email account and told me all about your business trip. Just remember you have a family to think about.
I'm sorry, I'm in
She
debt.
is kind of a bad wife, I will say. The more letters you get from her later in the game, she is spending all Omar's money he's making from this adventure.
Oh, God.
And she is buying the big stuff.
Oh, lordy. Okay, so now that we've gotten that shortcut done, then we can probably work on that other wall that has poison. So.
Fun fact, though, about the poison stuff is that you do need the white Pikmin to destroy poison walls, but the poison generators, you don't. technically any Pikmin type can destroy them by throwing them on top of the generators. Like, you can throw purples on it and it'll destroy the generator. You just have to keep on whistling them.
Okay.
So it's like a little exploit. This is why whites are mainly just used for very specific purposes in like a speed run or a challenge run.
I probably need to go back at some point in one of the caves to grind for purples and whites, because, I mean, like...
Yeah, although I don't know if you can for the purples right now. The whites, on the other hand, I think you can still get more from the White Flower Garden. I gotta look up, like, if those generators come back because of how many you have.
It's pretty late over
you
here.
have 14 or 13.
Well, thank you, Tata Plays Games, for the raid. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a really good rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by. It really means a lot. I'm having so much fun playing this game, though. Pikmin is so cool. God,
Yeah,
I never,
it's
I never,
good time.
I always wanted to play this series for the longest time, but now actually sitting here playing, I was like, yeah, I can see why everybody loves this series. This series is awesome. I know,
Okay,
I'm saying that.
I gotta look up the other cave, but I have my answer for the White Flower Garden. If you have under 20 white Pikmin, those Candy Pop Buds do come back on floor 3. So you can grind out up to how many whites you have at this point, times, like, added by 15. Math is hard.
Math is hard. Okay, which way am I going again? Can't go up there, that's the ledge. But I can go this way. Okay. There's water there, can't go across that. There's another poison wall here.
Okay, and then it's the same deal for the other cave, Whole Beast. If you have 20 or more purples in your entire collection, then those Candy Pop Buds do not come back.
Okay.
But if you have under, they will. So how many do you have for purples?
Let's look. How do you...
Well, you have to call them because they're all with you, so unfortunately that doesn't work.
Okay, let me... call
I would... Well, remember, you have like 3 whites on you, so don't get too close to that wall with the whole group.
Yeah, yeah.
16, you can get more purples
Okay.
as well.
And I have 13 whites, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as you don't lose any more of those Pikmin, you will have more than what the game caps you at right now, which is nice.
White, come over here.
That'd be 31 purples and 28 whites.
Get to work, guys. Okay, there we go. I'll let you guys work. Louie, we're gonna go adventure for a little bit. Can we do anything else, or did we take care of everything already?
Yeah, did you finish that bridge for the
I think we did.
glow piece?
I think we did.
Yeah, because
we
if you just
gotta
go past that at
We
this
gotta
point.
go get that. I
Yeah,
forgot
remember,
all
you have,
about that.
you have to get the globe. That does unlock the next area. It's kind of important.
I forgot all about that thing. Yeah, but we unlocked the bridge. Shoot, I forgot all about that stupid globe.
All right, good. So I would just take the remaining squad of Pikmin you have and put them to work on the globe, because that's going to take a while to get back to base.
Okay, yeah, the bridge is done. All right, go to work, guys. There you go. Oh wait, is the guy back? It's New Day. He would be back.
No, he doesn't come back. Enemies only come back if you leave the area for a while. So because we keep on coming back to Awakening Wood, the enemies are gone.
Okay.
Which could be a blessing and a curse.
I'm only scouting out ahead. There's a
yeah, this area you can't really do anything with yet.
There's a Wollywog over there. I remember the name of that guy.
Yeah, well, they changed it starting with like Pikmin 3, and now Wally Hops.
Wally Hops?
But I still just call them Wollywogs.
Okay.
It's because of Wollywog, like the word wog being a bad term over in like
yeah.
overseas Europe.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, it was changed more recently because of just that kind of issue.
Get in there. Just help them. Please. Stop following me and go help. They're like, but you're the boss. What am I supposed to do? There's the other glow. Okay. That's 200. Name? Geographic projection. It's the other half of the globe. This hemisphere also contains a hidden microchip, and I will attempt to decrypt the stored data, sorry. Decoding complete. As I surmised, this chip contains additional topographic data. The data has been inputted into my database. I shall name it the survey chart. What is that? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Amber. 30% of the debt recovered. Man, we're just moving right along there. Is this game just as long as the first one?
It's actually longer. Like, the first game you could beat within maybe 4 hours if you know what you're doing. This game, if you're going for everything, it's like, what, maybe closer to 12-ish hours or so if you know what you're doing.
Okay.
It's a lot longer. If you're just going for a first ending, then it's a little longer than the first game.
Okay, so I don't think we can do anything else. I mean, we have that Wally log over there that we...
yeah.
That applies.
I would be careful because they're over the water. Yeah, I was gonna say, if Pikmin go in that water, good luck getting them out.
I didn't lose any, did I?
I don't think so. No, your number didn't go down. You're good.
Okay. Okay, strike.
So yeah, no, that area with the Wally hop, technically you can go over that gap with Pikmin. You will have to let them drown and whistle them over the water. That trick still works from Pikmin 1.
Okay.
So it is possible to go over that area, and it does have a cave. I wouldn't recommend it for very obvious reasons.
Come here, Wally Wog. You probably see it. I can't do that. I can't really do that. I'm not gonna try it. Me and water with Pikmin, I've had a bad relationship with it. It's like I've lost so many Pikmin just drowning by accident. Uh-oh. Disconnected. What is OBS doing?
I'd say your entire system, I think, keeps on getting kicked off your internet because you just dropped for a good 10 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. I don't think it was, I don't know what's going on with OBS. I don't think it's my internet doing that.
No, I was going to say, you disconnected from Discord for me for a minute there.
Could not access specific channel or stream key. Please double check your stream key. If correct, there may be a problem connecting to the server. Okay. Okay, we're back, and I'm having that same glitch happen again. God.
Where is your access point in relation to your computer? Because I noticed your Switch's Wi-Fi is like 1 bar.
My access point?
Yeah, where you're getting your internet from.
Oh, it's up on the second floor or down in the basement. That's probably why.
That could probably explain why you're randomly getting kicked here and there.
Yeah.
It might be too far.
Yeah, it might be, but... Alright, give me just a second, guys. We're gonna reconnect again, kind of fix this real quick. So, I'll be right back. We're back, guys. Sorry about that. It's weird. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. Like I said, this is the first stream I've done in a month when we changed a lot of stuff. So I'm still trying to work out kinks on the internet and everything because we got new internet and everything else. So, I don't know. Like I said, it might be the internet, it might be OBS. I don't know. We're gonna... I mean, so far, it's been going good. I haven't really dropped frames that much. It's just, for whatever reason, I'm just getting disconnected for whatever reason. But, yeah. Okay, so, what was I doing? I can't even remember what I was doing. God. Oh, yeah, I went over to see the Wally Wog, and I was like, well, I can't fight those guys. He's over water. I don't want to
again, you would have to get it baited over to where you're at. I wouldn't really recommend doing that. It's just not worth it.
Okay.
I would be careful, though, around that yellow gate you're in front of, though.
Yeah.
Because that's electricity, and electricity works very different in this game from later games. It is horrible in Pikmin 2.
Okay. All right.
Thankfully, it's so far away you can't actually get a Pikmin over to it. I'm glad, because that would...
Thank God.
You would not be having a good time if that happened right now. I'll just put it that way.
Alright, so we're past this poison gate. And this is a rock there having to move? Come on, guys. Work. I don't know how to. Come on. Oh, it's a switch.
Not
okay.
help half of them kept on hitting like whatever that was on the wall.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, so it's not a switch. It's actually a weighted platform, as you can kind of see it moving up and down depending on what's on it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have your entire squad on there. Notice the numbers fluctuating, and then the other one says 2. The heavier side gets pushed down, and the lighter side gets pushed up.
Okay. Wait.
Hopefully you know how to work with scales.
Hold on. I think I got
Yeah,
this.
the easiest way to handle this is just have like one captain stand on like a piece of it, and then just throw a Pikmin on the other part.
Hold on a second. Let me do this. Okay. Separate everybody. I'll take you guys. Okay. There we go. And now on Pikmin lists.
I mean, that's not a big deal, because you just throw a Pikmin onto the ledge.
Oh, I guess that's true. Let me do that then. If I have 2 captains, I could just do that. Get up there, guys.
Louie.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I didn't want everybody to come back down. Okay, let's do this again.
Louie.
Come on. I know, you guys are bored. Come on. That's why they're yawning. They're like, yeah. Okay. Olimar. Let's... I don't want to throw everybody up there, but... I'll throw a couple. And then, I'll throw a couple of purples in there. There we go. Now... There we go. Let's go. Oh, there's a... Uh-oh. Wait. Nope, that's water.
Yeah, you're not getting that now, unfortunately, opened.
Oh, look. Purple. There's also lucky dice. Look, can I... Get the dice. You guys get the berries. Well, that was lucky. It's right here. I didn't... Wait. Oh, this ledge. Okay. I see. Those guys are doing that. Get this berry. What kind of berry is this? Astonishing, this purple berry contains an ultra bitter essence. Does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me more specimens. Already way ahead of you, computer. Okay. Oh look, another cave. Can I get there?
Yeah, that, unfortunately, no. But do not throw your Pikmin at that gate. You will regret it.
Yeah, I see it. I saw it. It's electricity there. What is this? What is this going to be called? Chance Totem. I love that name. Chance Totem. Okay. Okay, can't go over there. What else can I do here? I can't do that. I don't have electricity stuff. I can't access that cave right now.
I would just go back in the other 2 caves and just get more whites and purples from it at this stage, because you don't have that much time left. It's best just to get those numbers up.
Okay, let me go and...
So I would go in the white flower garden first, because you're right there.
Oh, okay.
And remember, whatever Pikmin that are not with you, go back to the ship.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do that then. And I could just
The only downside is you will have to run through the whole cave again, but you don't have to do anything in any of these floors. Just beeline it to the sub level for the white flowers, and then beeline it to the very end.
Okay.
If you leave a cave early, you actually can't keep the Pikmin you get in the cave, which is kind of a pain. So what I would recommend is don't even run with a whole squad like this. You will lose your numbers if you're not careful. Just have one captain go to the endings.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, so like I just go by myself instead of having them Pikmin.
Dismiss everyone and just have one captain run.
I mean, this was right here, so I didn't really need it. Okay.
Yeah, this is now the floor you can get your whites.
Good, I thought my laundry was done. Get my whites. Okay. Let us commence forward to get more white Pikmin. Pick them whites out. There we go. Okay, so how many do I got? 17? That everybody? Do I have only 17? Yeah. I have 9 purples. Well, I have some that probably
I think you
went
came in
back.
here with less whites in general, so that makes sense. I was trying to do the math in my head.
Yeah, I was trying to do my math. I was like, wait a second. Some of them might have went back to the ship.
Yeah, that probably is what happened. We'll fact check it when we get back to the ship later anyways.
Okay, so I gotta complete this cave in order to keep my Pikmin. Oh, I have to do this. Ugh.
No, you don't. For whatever reason, I guess the suits are really that good. The captains can go through poison, they take no damage. Every other hazard, on the other hand, no, man, that's the problem.
Probably because they have the helmets on, that's probably why.
Yeah, it has to be insulated enough, I guess, that poison's fine. And thankfully, the whole squad comes with you down the hole, so they just bypass all the poison.
No. Louie. Oh, look, we got the red one.
Oh, alright, this is your chance to try the dupe thing again. So get a captain close enough to it and then push it in with the other captain.
Okay, I'll try and do that again. Where'd Louie go?
Louie.
How'd you end up over there? I didn't put you over there, did I?
Well, now you're good. That should just push him in. He probably just moved a little bit over there with his idle animations. There you go. Now go into it with Olimar and watch that go from 3 to 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's super easy to do that, and I just recommend doing that for every potion you find on the ground.
The boss streak comes back.
Yeah, the boss does. Just ignore him. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All the enemies came back, so it's not surprising. Joke's on you, buddy. I don't need to kill you.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have yelled. I should have realized that. I was like, it scared me. Sorry, burrowing Snagrid gives me flashbacks. How I lost like, what, 30 Pikmin and Pikmin 1 to 1 the first time I fought it. I hate burrowing Snagrids.
You're gonna really love their upgraded version later. Because I hate those things. Every Pikmin veteran hates the upgraded version.
Where were you at the end of the day? I can't remember. No.
Yeah, you're near the end. I would go back to your shit really quick, though. Let's fact check how many whites you have. Because you now want to go back to the other cave for purples. So 11, 17. Okay, so that number seems pretty accurate for what I was mapping up. Yeah, 28.
I had 28. Okay.
So that's good.
Okay.
So now I would take at least the remaining set of your reds and get over to that other cave, because you don't have that much time for end of day. Sadly, you can only do this once, though, with each of the caves, because now you're passing the mass threshold for these. Like, I don't understand this mechanic. It's probably just to make sure you don't over-grind Pikmin early, but it is very confusing. No one would know there's a cap. It's behind you.
Oh, going the wrong way.
Yeah, you passed it.
Still trying to get used to where things are. Sorry.
Yeah, that was good.
I see it.
Yeah, like this cap is very confusing. It makes you think you can only get these candy pop buds once in each cave, but that's just not true.
And considering I lost a couple of the purples, this would be really good.
Yeah, because purples are so invaluable,
Yeah.
you want as many of those as you can handle.
I like purple Pikmin now. I think they're my favorites. But not only that, but purple's like one of my favorite colors, so. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Do 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 do! Jump into the hole. Wah! Okay, so
here's your rest floor.
Louie.
Anytime you see an egg, I recommend you just throw a purple at it, because with your luck, that's probably a spider.
get over here. You'll be mine.
Plus, throwing a purple at it will instantly crack it.
Oh, it's another.
Wow, a potion again. Ooh. What that means.
Yeah.
Louie.
No, I keep getting X and Y mixed up.
Louie.
Oh, quit your belly aching, Pikmin. There we go. 7! So nice.
We're gonna have so many ultra spicy sprays that every boss in this game is gonna be a one-shot.
Is that what it does? I don't. They didn't even really explain what it did.
Yeah, it's a weird explanation, so it's not as clear. It does make your Pikmin stronger for a short period of time. If I remember correctly, I think it ups everyone's damage to 2. I can't remember, because it's like a weird like quirk to it, where I don't think you want to always use it for certain battles. I think it's mainly with purples. I gotta look it up. problem is I don't know if I can actually find great information on that because it's weirdly documented. Okay, so any Pikmin's attack power is charged to 10. Their attack and obstacle clearing speed increases to around 180%. Oh, so that's what it is. No, it's in Pikmin 3 and 4 things get weird. Because red Pikmin, purple Pikmin, and rock Pikmin get a decrease in power in like Pikmin 3 from this. It's actually a bad thing to use. I feel like that's almost a bug. But in Pikmin 2, it just increases their attack power by 1 stage.
Okay.
So they are way stronger. So we'll just say the white Pikmin because they're already base power 10. It changes it to 10 more, so it's like 20.
Okay, so doubles their
basically the
power.
same as a purple.
So it doubles
in
their
essence,
power.
yeah.
Okay. So it's good against boss fights, you say?
Yeah. It only works for 40 seconds, so you do have to keep that in mind. But it does also make Pikmin run faster. So it could be also useful for getting treasures back to your ship if they're not flower Pikmin. If they are flower Pikmin, it does nothing for speed.
Okay. Jump in the hole! We got more purples. I think that might be the rest that we do for today. I mean, we got.
Yeah, you're set up for a
here.
new area after this too, which is perfect.
I want to get the blues though. Will I not be able to?
You're
get
not
them?
gonna get them right now.
Okay.
You can't.
Okay.
You actually need yellows to get blues in this game. Unless you do blues early, which is like a speedrun trick, and I don't recommend it. You can't even do it now anyways. It requires a cutscene you've already seen.
Get him. I don't know, I just like fighting gold orbs.
Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend doing that in the case, because I don't want you losing your Pikmin.
Yeah.
Because he will only give you like, what, maybe 10 Pokos?
Okay, maybe that wasn't like a smart idea, sorry. Just let him go back to sleep. Okay. I don't think we lost anybody, thankfully.
No, it seemed like you were fine on that.
Oh, get away from me. Go back to sleep. Oh, he's not doing it. He's not gonna go back to sleep. No.
No, at this point, he's just upset. You ruined his nap.
What am I doing? Oh, there's another one. Whoa! Wah! Wah! Emergency!
Help, I'm on fire!
Suffering! You have to blow your whistle with B. You may be able to help them. Okay. That was almost disastrous. Okay. Everybody. Get back into the corners, please. Reds, come here. Thank you. Mainly because I see this candy bulb here, we can get more purple to Pikmin. Sorry, I get tickled by that. Actually, you guys just stay here. I'm gonna go find the exit myself. Oh God!
You won't let them be on their own. Yeah.
Just kill him. Just get him out of here, please. I just lost a bunch of guys.
I think that was 5 reds. So you could just deal with it, or you can always reset if you didn't want to have the loss.
I think it might be better if I do that. What do? Push minus?
You have to quit the game. So like home button.
Oh. Okay. And there's just quit the thingy?
Yeah.
Okay. Reload it. Because I'm stupid. Didn't
Yeah,
bother
because
to
the
pull
reset
more.
trick is literally resetting your console.
Okay. I didn't want to lose Pikmin to something stupid. That was totally on me for waking him up. When I didn't need to. Okay. Back to the hole of beasts. Okay. So, here. Let's not wake him up this time. I'm gonna go by myself. I gotta take my reds with me. I said I'm gonna go take my reds with me. I like this feature separating everybody, but in the same sense, the radius of the whistle can be really annoying sometimes. Whoa, another spider!
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Well, you need your purples for this, so go get your purples before they're all. Never mind, they're gone. They could drop nectar, by the way, and they can also drop. I just realized I said the thing right now. Oops. I meant to say they can also drop a potion. It's more rare, but it's possible.
Well, shoot, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize he was gonna do that.
Yeah, that's why I told you anytime you go to those eggs, just have your purples only with you and chuck purples at the egg.
Okay.
Because if there are spiders in there, the purples will instantly crush the spiders coming out. So anytime you find an egg, it's just best to do that strategy alone.
That one's still going on town on that fire guys. Where he's like, I'm gonna kill it. Okay. Don't wake him up. Wake him up. Don't wake him up. Now, let's see if there's another spider in here. No. That's okay though. I've had enough luck with spiders. I can tell you, I'm getting annoyed. You're getting annoyed with my luck.
I'm just surprised you're finding us all. It's a good thing to find as many as you are, but they're just rare. So the fact you found this many in like what 4 hours of playing or something like that is insane. It took me on my first playthrough, I think, over 4 hours to find one.
This is the boss level, right?
Yeah, I'll keep all your Pikmin there and then go to the geyser, because you don't want to wake up Empress Blacks.
You guys just stay there. Okay. There we go. We're out of here. We got more purples now. We got a lot of purples. I think I might do one more day before I call it for stream tonight. It's gonna be kind of a pain to edit this because I could split it up in 3 parts, but that's okay. Good thing I don't need to save VODs anymore. Twitch is gonna delete it for me. Thanks, Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, if you were doing that on Twitch, this would be way worse. But I wouldn't really bother anyways.
I might just grind up my numbers in the meantime.
Yeah, you only have a few more seconds of the day, so that's probably the best thing to do.
Where's my straggler at? Where is he at? Oh no, I got them all. Never mind. I thought for a second it said 90 out of 91. I was like, where am I missing a guy? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do one more day after this. We got access to a new area, right? Now that we got the globe.
Yeah, exactly. So now we'll have a brand new place to explore.
Okay. It's nice that I don't have to worry about a time limit. I'm honestly glad about that.
Yeah. Because that's the biggest complaint Pikmin 1 had, so they listened for 2. And thankfully, like, there is a time limit back in Pikmin 3, but it's so easy to avoid hitting the timer. It doesn't matter. It might as well not exist. Pikmin 1's the only game with a timer that's actually a problem.
I got 2 treasures today, but that's okay. I got more people, so I'm up at 31 purples and 28 whites. Did I lose any today? I don't think. No, I didn't lose a thing today.
No, because of the reset thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Olimar, good work so far. I hereby promote you to assistant manager. Press X to divide up work and Y to delegate more to your subordinate leader. Hope all goes smoothly.
I'm already doing that, boss.
And in this all context, it's got to be Louie that's the subordinate.
Yeah.
Because no one else is here.
So, we have access to a new area. The perplexing pool. How many areas are in the game?
There's actually 4, so you've already seen a lot of the areas. But your 4th one you don't get for a while.
Okay. Well,
Like, that's endgame.
okay. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go to the perplexing pool now.
Yeah, it's good to at least get an idea of what to do in this area by going here. Because once you land, you will see a familiar face. It's the ship. See, there it is.
You mean the ship that I've been playing as the whole time?
Exactly.
Let probably still need white Pikmin, so let's
Yeah, there actually is a use for them almost immediately in this area, so you'll want some whites.
I'll get some whites and then I'll get some purples. I might just go ahead and take like 20 of these dudes. The rest will be reds. Nice even numbers. Louie, get over here. We're gonna do some exploring today. What else do we have here? Perplexing pool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amber. Oh, I see a yellow onion over there on the map.
There you go. There's a real familiar friend.
There it is. Hi, yellow Pikmin. Look, off in the distance. Wild Pikmin. Can you see them, Captain Olimar? They are yellow Pikmin. You encountered them when you crashed on this planet, correct? It would be most helpful if they remembered you, like the red ones did. Yes, most helpful. If they friend, why they friend shape? Okay. Pollywog. Do they work the same way as in the last game?
They're the same, but they're super easy in this one because you have purple Pikmin. You always want to throw purples at it. Just general rule of thumb of any enemy, just always throw purples at it. Remember, you can always swap to that Pikmin by pressing the R button, and you will want to for purples.
Yeah.
Louie.
I'll go have Olimar go over there and watch them over. Be a real supervisor and supervise the Pikmin. I gotta go over here. Come on, Louie. We got daffodils. What do these things do? Is this part of the scenery? I guess so. There's another cave. Uh-oh. My sensors are giving out foreboding signals. These signals could be very well mean that this hole is filled with wretched, nasty bugs, vicious program terminating bugs. We want to go in the cave. Let's get the yellows first.
Yeah, there's a lot of setup for yellows, but they will help to have.
Okay. We'll do the cave later. I think we might do that next stream.
And it's there at any given time, so it doesn't matter when to do it. It's actually very easy to get to when it's so close to the ship. And I will just give you a heads up on that one. You don't need to worry about the upgrade from it, because it doesn't really do anything. At least not for how you're playing.
Okay. Okay, I can't do anything because there's water there. I don't want to do that. Water is bad. Okay. Olimar, I might need your help, buddy. Hurry and make some more friends, I guess. You guys can stay back here. It's fine. Let's go help Louie, because we see another one of those scale things. And might be useful if we have both captains for this. So.
Yeah, because one of them's not going to get up there on his own.
Okay, Olimar, let's take you. Let's take you. Okay. That's not where I wanted you, but over here. Purple, get out of here. Oh, there. There you go. Jeez. Okay. Now, Louie, let us throw.
Now, I would recommend throw all your whites up there, specifically. Everything else is whatever, but the whites are really important. If you walk ahead, you will actually see why. It's very close. Oh, also the swooping snitch bug here. I forgot about him. He's harmless. It's just he might throw your Pikmin in water. That's the only problem he might have.
Get him. That's for jump scaring me. God, these freaking enemies, dude. They just come out of nowhere. They're like, ah, where are you guys coming from?
Oh, just you waiting to the later caves, because that happens even more often than you would like.
Okay, I guess you guys aren't hungry. Come on. How close am I to yellow? Still gotta go over there. Okay. Uh-oh, do I have to fight those guys? Yeah. Oh, but he's fire, and fire Pikmin would probably be good. Oh, fire Pikmin. Sorry, I meant to say red Pikmin might be. Guys, what are you guys doing? He's like,
they're having a very interesting party, to say the least.
Okay, so I guess since he's on fire, I gotta use red Pikmin. Right?
Yep, exactly. Although that thing sucks to fight, so have fun. Especially only 15 reds. You're probably better off doing the other task here, which is building a bridge and just letting him sleep.
Oh, I didn't know there was a bridge. Where's the bridge at? Where's the bridge at? Oh, it's over there. That's it looks like a spider egg. Is that a BD Longlegs related enemy?
No, actually, that thing is harmless.
Okay.
It's not even an enemy.
Okay. Looked like a spider bug or a spider egg. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, it kind of does, but it's actually not. It's just webbing.
Is that a can opener or bottle opener? Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's get rid of this guy. This guy's making me nervous. Nope.
And snitch bug is not helping.
No, don't do that yet. Okay.
Louie.
No, keep pushing the wrong button. Driving me nuts, I keep doing that. I mean to push the, you know, the dismiss button. I keep pushing the Louie button. Okay. I hear locust noises. I mean, that's... Okay, let's fight this guy.
That's just the area in general.
This guy...
Although it might look familiar, just like with Awakening Wood.
What is that? Okay, is that the...
I love the floating, humping Pikmin.
What is this? A strange bold like...
We're not gonna talk about him. Ignore him in the background. He's doing his own thing.
What is this? A strange mold-like botanical entity has spread across the ground here. Interesting. I am detecting other plant life suffocating beneath it. I was meaning to attack this dude right here.
I mean, it was working, as we saw in the cutscene.
Where did you
apparently
come
there was
from?
a white in that mix. Yeah, I was like, who are you and why are you here?
I know. I was just surprised a white snuck in with the reds. Get back over here. Quit running around. Get over here. Sure. Beat that up. I need to get working on the bridge. Let me get the other guys. Come over here. Get back to work. Sorry, I got distracted. Enemies were bothering me. I just wanted to rest for a little bit because I was like, I don't want to get sideswiped by an enemy. Okay, Louie, what can we do while we're waiting? Probably not much.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much you can do down on this area. You could throw the rest of your Pikmin up to the ledge to help Olimar, or just use these guys to maybe kill enemies around the area. That's it.
That purple's like, I can't go up that high. Okay. I'm afraid you guys are gonna be stupid and go in the water for whatever reason. Go help.
Yeah, I wonder what gives you that idea, as it always happens in these games.
Whoa, what's that? Get the bug, get the bug, get the bug. I didn't mean to bury, guys. Whatever. Let's get this thing. Whatever this is. That treasure? No, that's the enemy that I killed. Get him! Smack him! More of these grubs. Okay, the bridge is done. Oh God! Guys! No! 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 Get out of here!
How do you all want to go for a swim really quick? Oh, let's go.
You guys!
Anyway,
quit!
anyone pet the floaties?
Guys, get out of there! My God! How many did I lose? I just lost some.
Did you? Your number's still at 95.
Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe I worked. Wait, is that bug still alive? The Pikmin's carrying him?
Yeah, it actually doesn't die. So you're carrying back a live bug right now.
Go ahead and take him. Someone grab that berry. I ordered you guys to do that, please. Thank you. Is there anything else I can do over here? No. There's water. I want that. Wait, is this an I? What happened to the bug mold that was here? What happened to it? Did we just destroy
So that was
it?
just something. Yeah, exactly. That was just something that was blocking those specific flowers from growing. So when you destroyed that webbing, then the flowers are able to grow, and now you can get your berries.
Okay. I got completely sidetracked, and I didn't even realize that we were like we did that, and it didn't click with me that that's what happened as a result. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the cave next time. It looks like we're gonna have to get the yellow Pikmin next time too, but that's okay.
Yeah, to be fair, you have to set up for it at first, so I wasn't expecting you to get them today for that reason.
Okay.
You have to get that area cleared out enough so you can get reds to destroy the the fiery bulb orb. And then you have to then work on a poison wall, so it's a lot of work. It usually takes a good chunk of the day.
Okay, so we're pretty much good for the rest of the time. Okay.
Well, a fun fact about the yellows is that with the 5-man knapsack, you could just kind of shimmy away up the ledge near them, and then you can get them early. But they fixed that with the Wii version onwards. So in the GameCube one, you could just be next to them and then just call them with the whistle.
What's going on?
Did you mean to do that?
No. I must have nudged
Okay, well, you
something.
just used one of your sprays.
Oh. Oops. It's down in the head.
So it's a good thing we duplicate these.
I must have accidentally hit the down button on the D-pad. Oops. Sorry, guys. Like, we just wasted a potion. For whatever reason. That's okay.
Yeah, so it just makes your Pikmin move faster if they're not flowers for right now, because there's nothing to fight. You can't really see the power. That is one like it's very easy to use potions by accident. In the GameCube version, how you swapped Pikmin in your hands was with the D-pad, and that's also how you activated the sprays. So it was much easier to activate sprays in the original, just by accident. Especially how bad the GameCube D-pad is.
Yeah.
You mean to hit like left or right, and then you hit down.
Oops. I did that a lot in Metroid Prime when I was, you know, swapping beams. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't the...
Well, how small was it?
Sorry, it was the visor. Visor were on the D-pad, not the beams. Beams were on the C-stick. Okay, I know we didn't get very much done today, but I just didn't feel like tackling a whole dungeon because that was going to take us, what, another, like...
It would have been too
30
much.
minutes.
I wouldn't recommend doing all that in just one go right now.
Yeah, I've already been streaming for like 4 hours almost, so... I mean, not to say I'm enjoying it. Who died? Did I lose? I lost...
No, one of
7.
them did drown in the water. It said 95, so I didn't realize you lost a Pikmin. One must have got sprouted at the same moment when drowned, if that was the case.
Okay. Yeah, one of them drowned. I lost 6 to... Who? How did 6 of them die? In battle?
You did fight some stuff, so maybe it was with the fire enemies. I
Oh,
don't know.
the Wollywog. The Wollywog.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Wollywog. Yep, that makes sense.
Yep. Okay.
I completely forgot the Wollywog was like the first thing you did on this area. Oh, here's the one I was waiting for the whole night. This one's great. Olimar, terrible news! I thought I went to the Happy Hokotate Savings and Loan, but it seems my loan came from the shop next door. All devouring black hole loan sharks! Oops! Big oops. How do you not notice the sign on the front of the door? Put his company more in debt.
I love how everybody's just like, okay, that's a you problem, that's not me.
Except, unfortunately, we have to work for this idiot, so oops, it's now our problem.
Citadel spiders. I see the name of that the cave.
Yeah,
there.
because you can actually sneak peek the area if you didn't want to go in the cave by just getting close to it for the cutscene.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get back to this here. Oh, man, I played a long time tonight. Jeez, I was really into Pikmin 2. That actually is a really fun game. I probably will change my tune next stream though. I'm sure I will.
Depending on certain caves, yeah.
But I had a lot of fun playing tonight. This game's really good, and I like the first game too. So I kind of figured I'd vibe with the second game a little bit. As of right now, this week, I'm going to resume Sonic Origins. We started Sonic 3 portion this week. Was it this week? Yeah, it was this week. We started Sonic 3 of Sonic Origins, so we're getting close to the end of the series. I recorded more episodes, so I gotta edit that tonight and try to get it uploaded tomorrow, so that way we'll be ready for next week. But yeah, I gotta do the next 2 stages of Sonic 3. I started uploading or releasing the VODs for Wind Waker HD. We already got 3 of them up. So if you haven't checked that out, I don't think I have Stream Deck set up for that. So I'll yeah, you guys know where my VOD channel is. Yeah, it's Matt's VOD Ventures instead of Matt's LP Adventures and Matt's VOD Ventures. That's where I put all the VODs for the streams. But yeah, I started releasing the Zelda Wind Waker ones. I'm going to release 1 a week. So on Saturdays at 2 o'clock my time, Central Time, I'll be releasing the Zeldas until they're done. Like I said with Zelda, Pikmin 2, this series that we're starting tonight, I'm not uploading it until we're done, so that way I can have stuff to mess around with and release them in my own time period. So that's kind of how I'm going to go for streams going onwards. I'm not going to start releasing VODs until it's done, until the playthrough's done. So it works better for me that way. So that way I'm not waiting on something because I might cancel next week for all I know. I don't know. Something happens, and then the VOD channel's all caught up with the streams, and now just waiting for the streams. Unless it's like a super long game that I know it's gonna take like 15 streams, 20 streams to get through. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Other than that, do you have anything, Lester?
Not necessarily. Just gonna continue my own streaming stuff this upcoming week. Got more Mario Luigi Brothership, Ocarina, one-hit KO stuff. It's mainly it. I was experimenting with this past week here with like different times, and it was an interesting experiment. But I'm probably gonna at least like do normal times this upcoming week, so 7 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, you did a stream over on YouTube last night with Maverick Hunter X hard mode for both X
and I'm working on those videos now, so I can get those out probably the beginning of April, since they will be put out as a individual playthrough, kind of similar to the main series.
Okay, that'd be good.
It was a trip if people weren't there for that one. Yeah, the VOD is technically on the YouTube channel still, it's just unlisted, so you need to find it from the social media post if you want to see it until it's up on the VOD channel.
Yeah. But yeah. Thank you everybody who came out tonight. Thank you for the Tata Plays Games for the raid. That was nice to see that. I'm sorry again, and I'm sorry for the stream bot being silly. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. This was a fun stream. I'm really glad I did it tonight. We will be back hopefully next week. Continue Pikmin. So with that, that'll be end of the stream, guys. Yeah, we'll be back next Saturday at 6:30 to continue Pikmin 2. So that, I'll see you guys next week. Take care, everyone.
Have a good night, everybody.